For everyone in the chat being so annoying, you could blame the legend of lateness for us being late right now because he literally just pulled up.
It wasn't just me though. My the people who do my laundry were kind of late today too, so that kind of messed me up.
You can't just do your own laundry.
Facts.
Heavens no. What's the point of having money?
Jesus
Facts.
Christ. Jesus Christ. I wish.
It don't really cost that much.
That's hurtful.
That's an expense I will never be paying.
I probably wouldn't. I'm like so used to
you
it.
Start making enough money, you'll definitely find different ways to use up your time, man. You know.
Wow. Yo, are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this contest?
Oh wow.
What? I'm about as ready as I can be.
Have y'all studied up? Have y'all refreshed y'all memories?
We don't even know what type of questions you're gonna.
I'm gonna say there's nothing
studying wouldn't really there's nothing we can really study. Not like I was going to anyway, but nothing we can really study.
All right, so I'm going to
answer your question, Dub. I didn't take it serious, so no, I didn't study.
Wow. Okay.
He's on Basketball Reference anyway, so I mean
he's the Basketball Reference guy.
Right, sponsored by Basketball Reference.
Literally right now, I'm on Basketball Reference, bro. Come on, man.
Oh yeah. So that way we know that you guys are cheating. Can y'all share y'all screens with me?
I can't share both screens. I just share both. I can't share both.
All that money and technology over there, you can't share screens?
No, I said both. I got 2 screens. Really, I have 3. I got another monitor at the top.
Hey, it's ridiculous. But
look at this nigga, real talk,
man, bro.
All right, so low. All right, for you specifically, because Mars is going to share his screen with me. Your hands have to be in our visibility the whole entire time.
Why don't you do that for both of us?
A black man, hands up.
Yeah, I know. Just do it for both of us. Both of our hands have to be up.
Oh, that's crazy. Real talk.
Well, so I have to answer questions like this.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
I got answer questions like this.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Just God, your arms can't be moving. You gotta stay still like this.
Okay. So I don't need to share my screen.
Yeah. So like this. That way we know. You just keep it like that.
So like this. All right.
No, man. Stop it. Like a prayer.
I'm saying, Dub, that was wild. That was wild.
That wasn't wild, bro. Y'all know.
Hands up.
This is crazy. All right, so we got 24 questions. Real talk. Did you have some questions of your own or no?
24 questions.
I'm going to see how where your questions go, and then I may have some.
Okay.
Are these like true false questions?
No,
I will be eating.
No,
it won't be.
No, it's not.
No, it's false. It's probably gonna be like you have to like.
Is it A, B, C, D?
No. You better know
you're gonna have to pick a player out of everyone who ever plays in the NBA.
I know.
All right, so fellas, everyone in the chat, the long-awaited Basketball Reference battle that we've been waiting.
Are you even gonna tell us how it works?
I'm about to.
You ain't gonna lie.
Whoa! You guys are going to the back. You can't interrupt me as I'm literally about to introduce the whole topic. God, Lee.
Hey, man.
All right. So the Basketball Reference trivia battle that we all have been waiting for is finally here between Mars and the legend of losing. How this is going to work out is each of you guys will get 12 questions. So 24 in total. And if you can answer correctly, you get a point. Answer incorrectly, you don't get a point. There are some bonus questions where if you do know a secondary answer, then you will get a bonus point. And I made it so that you guys will evenly have the same amount of opportunities for bonus points.
Damn, you took this serious. Okay.
Oh, I 100%.
Damn, okay.
Can we still, if he gets it wrong, if I answer, do I still a point?
If that's how you want.
I like that.
Want to steal? We're stealing. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm going to ask Mars and Low Do you guys?
I'm a real content creator, not Dub. I know how to create content.
Wow.
That's nasty work.
You're not gonna send him to the back for that. That's crazy. You just criticize the host.
He ain't got to. He knows what's going on, bro.
Don't worry about it.
He knows what's really going on, bro.
Shut up.
Oh wow.
Listen. Now I wanted to, and I asked Mars this before, and I want to ask you guys together. Do you guys want to do a format where both of y'all have to raise your hand up to get the question, or y'all just want to do I get a question and then Lowe's get a question?
You just said we get 12 questions apiece. That's what
so we do it where I get a question. If I get it wrong, Lowe can steal it.
Yeah.
We do that, but not the raising hand thing. Just if the question
you don't want to do it at all.
I get first answer, and if I get it wrong, Lowe can.
Okay.
Now, chat.
Oh, you don't want to make it no kind of competition with who's like goes first.
No,
raise your hand first, and
like
that.
Then it's up to Dub's perception of who raised their hand first.
And then you just said that each one of us gets 12.
I was asking y'all. I was just asking y'all to see y'all.
Now, chat. If this man Dub gives Mars noticeably easier questions.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying. All right,
so
man.
I made 4 questions, right?
Setting the bell up early is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Lowe's got his excuses.
So there's 4 questions, right? Where 2 evenly, where there's 2 questions where specifically for Lowe that I will only expect Lowe to know. Then there's 2 questions for Mars where I will only expect Mars to know, because as y'all know, of their own personal agendas. So there are questions like that.
Agendas?
Yes.
Unless it's where Jalen Green was born, I ain't gonna know.
All right. So heads or tails, who's going first?
Is Lowe even here right now? Oh, there we go.
Mars, heads or tails?
Heads.
So Lowe got tails. And it was tails.
I don't believe you.
No, it was tails.
I don't believe you.
What the hell? Mars stop.
No, it's fine. No, carry on. Fine.
Tails. It was tails.
Mm-hmm. Mars go first.
Mars can go first?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mars. Let me get my pen ready.
These questions best not be.
Yeah, I'm about to be. I'm keeping score. I'm keeping score.
Mars.
So I know some people up here like to get fidgety with the numbers.
So since Legend of Losing was to criticize Mars, what team had the best offensive rating in 1970?
The Lakers?
Incorrect.
Okay, can I go?
Legend of Losing?
The Bucks?
Incorrect.
Kareem's first year. 1971, the Bucks, yes.
The Atlanta Hawks.
Okay, yeah, buddy. I wasn't gonna know that.
No point for either of you guys.
Great question, Dub.
Yeah, great question.
Okay. Who was on those Hawks teams? Wow.
Oh, you know what? Legend of Losing.
Actually, no way. Who was the leading scorer?
Who was the 2 best players of the 1970 Hawks?
Who? These are no way done. There's no way you're doing this. These are crazy. This is a great.
Who was the best 2 players of the 1970?
That's an unfair question.
Yes, that is. But
because the best player is up for interpretation.
I know. The best player.
How are you determining best? How are you determining the 2 best players?
Okay, who was the top 2 leading scorers?
There we go.
Mars. Well,
it's Lowe's question.
It's Lowe's question.
Oh no, I'm writing. Yeah, I'm writing.
I don't think Pete Maravich was there by that time.
No, he wasn't. I know that.
Yeah, he wasn't there by that time.
He was he played for the Jazz anyway.
Jazz, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
New Orleans Jazz.
Casual.
New Orleans Jazz. I have no idea. I want to say Walt Bellamy, but I don't know who else.
That's what I was gonna go.
Walt Bellamy and I don't know. Walt Bellamy. I just had Walt Bellamy. I don't know. And Lou Hudson. I'll just say Lou Hudson just for the sake of saying it.
Incorrect. Mars.
Okay.
Both of them.
I'm not going to give you an easy out, so I can't say if it's incorrect or not because it have to be fair. I can't
Wait,
say
does Low get 2 points if you got both of them on 1 point?
No, he gets 1 point. He gets 1 point.
And Dub, do you want to add a time element to this? Like they have 10 seconds, 20 seconds?
Because these are hard questions, so it's fine with me. Okay. So Mars, I can't tell you because then you get half a question. I'm not doing that, but
I think Walt Bellamy is right.
Leading scores.
That doesn't change it.
That doesn't help me. Just leaders. I mean, I would have guessed Walt Bellamy and Lou Hudson. Like, what do I do?
This is a bad question, FYI.
That's a terrible question.
What's this a bad question?
Do you know it? So be quiet.
You guys are the bad. You guys are the bad.
You know what? I'm just gonna assume you're lying. Lou Hudson and Walt Bellamy. I'm going with them.
Yeah, no one. Neither one of us knows who this dude.
Keep your hands down low.
Who is it?
Oh, it's already done. I don't know who this guy is.
It's Lou Hudson and Joe Caldwell. That's who it was.
So
Walt Bellamy only played 23 games that season.
Okay, we're cooked.
So both of y'all have 2 L's in a row?
Both of y'all have 2 L's in a row.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Those questions are tougher than I expected.
Those are tough?
To be fair, those are probably the toughest questions in here. To be fair.
And the fact that we knew about Lou Hudson and Walt Bellamy. Hey, put the W's in the chat. I'm gonna walk out here with something. Just letting y'all niggas know. Put the W's in the chat, man.
I mean, getting Lou Hudson. Most people aren't getting Lou Hudson. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, most people are not. I don't think most people are getting Walt Bellamy.
Okay.
I'd hope they would.
Mars.
No, not most.
Mars.
I know who Walt Bellamy is. Come on.
Yeah, okay, stop. You didn't know him when we were doing the trivia the other day. So stop it, bro.
Oh, damn. So you didn't know Walt Bellamy just a few days ago. That's tough.
First off, I did a Laker trivia. Yeah.
They got one right, Lou Hudson. So that's good.
Yeah, give us a point.
No, I can't.
I would have to get the point, not you, because I said it before you.
Yeah, don't give us a point. Don't give us a point.
Okay, exactly.
Don't give us a point. Don't give us a point.
All right, Mars, you're next.
So Low got 1 point on that?
No.
It's a half, technically.
No,
it's
no
Mars,
point.
you're next. Mars, you're next.
There we go.
What year did the Bulls franchise start? Look at Lowe's face.
1970.
Oh, you're getting close. You're close.
1976.
Incorrect. Low?
It's in the 60s. It's not the 70s. I lied to you, boy.
Oh wow!
I think
that's crazy. That's crazy.
If he knows, he knows. I don't know.
Okay,
but it's not the 70s. It's the 60s.
It's not the 70s.
It's the 60s. Okay. I want to say it's 68 or 69. So one of the two.
Which one?
I need one.
Which one?
Oh my god! Fuck. This nigga's asking me.
And is it 67 through 68 or like 69?
Oh my god! Oh, this nigga is disgusting.
I'm a content creator, my ass. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might go 0 for 12.
I'm about to say, I'll go 60, 67, 68.
It was the 66, 67.
Oh my god! I can't. There's just no way. I don't know, chat. What y'all want me to do with this, bro? I don't know. This is a nasty. This is nasty, bro.
This is fire. Yo, put a W in the chat, bro. This is fire.
Put a W in the chat is nasty. Me being off by 1 is crazy.
Off by 1 is crazy.
I knew it was the 60s though. I knew it was the 60s.
You've earned half a point on both questions, in my opinion.
Thank God.
Literally half.
Thank God.
Low.
Oh, we're giving him half.
No.
We're not. We're gonna give him pity points where he.
Oh, okay.
Low. Who led the league in total assists in 1984?
Total assists in 1984. Isaiah Thomas?
Incorrect. Mars?
the question is too obvious for the answer to be Magic Johnson. So, like, you just gotta use your brain. And if it's not Isaiah Thomas, then their options are like Mo Cheeks.
No, what?
What the fuck? Then Dennis Johnson.
I know one of those years, those early in the 80s, Isaiah had 13. He averaged like 13 and a half. So that's the only reason why I asked. I said
John Stockton wasn't around.
No. That's not.
If it ain't Magic Johnson, it ain't Magic Johnson. I'm going with Magic Johnson.
Norm Nixon. In total.
Wow. In total, this nigga is disturbing. I know, but it's just a who led
in assists per game?
It wasn't Norm Nixon. I think it was Magic.
It was
or Isaiah Thomas. Let me check.
Yeah, one of the two.
I think it's Zeke.
It was Magic.
It was Magic.
Like, in total assist. I mean, in points assists per game.
Someone in the chat said Isaiah and Norm Nixon tied with 914.
Really, they did.
You might want to fact check that. Jay Blay in the chat said they tied.
If they tied, then Low gets that point.
Obviously.
What?
They tied with 940.
Oh, relax, buddy.
That's what I'm.
That'll be your first point.
That's what the chat is saying.
Okay. Let me double check.
1984. I'm about to lie and say it is.
I would dub with these questions, by the way.
I didn't know they tied.
Did they?
They actually did. Low. Get a point.
Go!
Low gets that point. Yes, he does.
Oh my God, they did!
They did. Wow. I should have checked that. That's my fault.
L-Hoes! Put the W's in the chat!
Low has 1 point. Congrats.
That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one.
Mars. Who coached Dominique Wilkins for the majority of his career? Oh wait. Who did I ask? I asked that.
No, you asked.
No. This is my question.
This is his question.
Got you.
Hey, good luck, Marcus. hey, good luck.
Yeah, bro. I don't know who the Hawks coach was in the mid and late 80s. Like right now, I'm just thinking of coaches I know it isn't, and I'm trying to just narrow down the.
I would expect for you to know this. I'm not even gonna lie.
So why would you put it in here? You be putting
and
neither one of us knows.
No, I expected y'all to know this.
You said expect.
Wait, you expect me to know who the Atlanta Hawks head coach was?
Y'all be naming some coaches that I don't even know.
Low should for sure. He's in Atlanta. This may have been
I only know 2 around that time, and I don't know if
you're gonna do better than me because right now, Mike D'Antoni.
This nigga's just
okay.
I ain't making a guess. I ain't making a guess that can help you
because he can help me. Yes.
Okay. That's a good one. 100 IQ.
The name I'm thinking about is Mike Fratello.
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds correct. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's
cool.
2 points.
He's a commentator, correct? Mike Fratello's a commentator, I believe.
Yes.
And he was in the NBA Lives.
Yes.
Okay. But y'all don't know about the NBA Lives.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna know that.
All right, Lo.
The other one is that's when Lenny Wilkins came in the early 90s. So I didn't know which one was gonna be between those two.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm from Atlanta, so that makes
smart guy. Who won the chip?
He's also reading the chat, but it's
If you're
I knew the other one as well. I knew Lenny Wilkins. It was between Lenny Wilkins or Mike.
Yeah, it's either between or the chat, right?
Oh my god,
that's crazy. Who won the chip in the 1966-67 season, and who was the best player?
What kind of question?
That's for Low.
Who won the chip?
No comment.
Who won the chip in the 1967 season, and who was the best player?
Mm-hmm.
67, not
66-67.
Okay, 67.
You just gave him the easiest question of the day, just so you know. That's ridiculous.
67. Let me think. I'm all right. I'll just leave it up there for now. The pop-up just came on my thing. 67.
No, we know you know the answer. Why are you wasting everyone's time right now?
67.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Well, it was Wilt, correct? It was Wilt, correct?
I need to know the team first.
But it was Wilt, correct? Yeah.
No, I need to know the name. We're just making sure we're on the same page as Wilt, correct? I'm not gonna give you an out. No.
Oh, okay. It's Wilt in Philly.
Incorrect.
Oh wow.
Dub is peak chatting right now.
Peak chatting? What are you talking about? Peak chatting?
The 67 championship. Are you trying to tell me Hal Greer was better than Wilt? Dub.
Oh, was oh my bad.
Dub. Get him off the
Get him off. He doesn't know.
Oh, he got it.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
You gave him the easiest question of the day. You gave him the one championship that wasn't the Celtics.
Yeah, you did actually.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh, I best get who won the chip in 2015. I better get that because this.
No. There's some easy ones coming.
This
is hilarious.
Yeah, relax.
Come on, Mars. It's okay.
Nigga said that Hal Greer was the best player on that team. Why would you say that?
Who?
Hal Greer.
Who said Hal?
He led the team in scoring. Dub just looked at points per game.
Oh! So
I'm not gonna lie. I think I looked up the wrong answer.
Dub, you looked at points per game. It's fine.
No, because I had a different team too. So I don't know what was.
Wait, 67. You had a different. Did you have Boston?
You had a different champion?
Was you looking at the ABA?
No, I wasn't.
Are you sure? What team did you have?
I don't know what I was looking at.
What team did you have?
What I was looking at.
What team?
Don't say it, because it might be to another answer.
It's too late.
Oh, okay.
It's too late. I'm not saying it.
You are a points per game merchant.
Facts.
Look at Dub. He's so confused. Dang.
I'm very confused. I'm not gonna hold you.
Major L hosts.
All right. Oh, I gave y'all the wrong year. That's what it was.
What year was
it? And I specifically said which year.
It was supposed to be 1975. That's my bad.
Oh, the Warriors and Rick Barry.
Yes, that's what it was supposed to be.
I would have got that anyway. I recently watched that series.
Damn.
They were shitting on Wes Unseld in the leading up to that series, but they were shitting on him.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, that was the wrong year. I apologize.
Too bad. I got it anyway.
You still got it. Mars, how many times has the Pistons?
I don't even trust his questions anymore.
Oh my god, I got you. How many times has the Pistons made the NBA Finals?
Oh my god.
88, 89, 90,
crazy.
04, 05. 5.
How many?
5.
Incorrect.
Wrong.
Wow.
6.
Wait, relax, buddy.
Incorrect.
It's 7?
7. You gotta include the 50s era. They went there twice.
Are you talking about the Fort Wayne Pistons?
Yep.
Didn't you just say the Detroit Pistons?
It's the same team.
It's the same team. It's the same team.
If I say the Pelicans, you would include the time.
But you didn't say the Pelicans. You said the Detroit Pistons.
If I said the Pelicans, you would include what's it called? No,
if you said the Nets, we'd understand Brooklyn and New Jersey. If you said the Brooklyn Nets, that doesn't include
Oklahoma City Thunder. You don't count that together? What are you talking about? With Seattle. OKC is the same franchise. What are you talking about?
Fort Wayne Pistons. Like that's like saying how many times did the Kings make the finals, including
it's the same. It's the same. How many times did the Seattle Supersonics and the Oklahoma City Thunder made the finals?
Dub, I don't agree with that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think when you add the city to it,
That's fine.
If you would have said like, how many championships have the Pistons won?
If Dub did say the Pistons, if he did say the Pistons, then he's right. If he said Detroit Pistons,
yeah.
Nah, you guys are just mad because you're wrong, bro. If I asked about,
I'm rewinding to hear
if I said who was the best defender for the Oklahoma City Thunder, we'll all say Gary Payton, correct? Because it's the same franchise.
Guess what you should have said, Doug. If somebody says how many it's up. If somebody said how many championships the Lakers have, you're going to count the Minneapolis Lakers ring as well.
Los Angeles Lakers. That's a different question.
If you said the Los Angeles Lakers, what would you say then, Mars?
Oh my Jesus! So I got to come up with a different question. All right, then fuck that question.
No, it's done.
No, I got it.
Dub, I agree with you, bro. If you said how many championships the Los Angeles Lakers have, they're going to count the one.
Chat is saying you didn't say Detroit, so you were right anyway.
Oh, I didn't say Detroit.
Yeah, if you didn't say Detroit, you're good.
Yeah, if you just said
Pistons anyway.
Oh, I did just say Pistons. Look at that. I'm nice, bro. Look at y'all. Y'all cooked yourselves.
Look, I like Fort Wayne Pistons even into my mind. So I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Look at you, bro. You're lying, bro. Come on. You try to get a
Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne.
All right, low.
Yep. Let me put my phone down since y'all niggas think I'm cheating.
There are 4 coaches tied for the most Coach of the Year awards. Who are they?
Okay. I know for
he has to get all 4.
Yes. And I'm not going to tell him if he got 1 or 2.
I know for a fact. Mars, what are you doing right now?
I can't text people.
No, put your hands up right now, bro. Put your hands up, bro. Yeah, put them hands up. All right. I know for a fact he's not feeling Mike. I mean, feeling Pop because they don't have as many as they should. I think it's Coach Bud because he has 2. I think that it is. I think it's Larry Brown who has 2 as well. I think that it is. George Karl, who I think has 2. And I think that it is. Don Nelson?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm gonna hope the answer is 2 Coach of the Years. I know Mike Brown has 2.
The guy that won it this year. Oh man.
And I know Mike Brown has 2. So
I overthought that way too hard.
Mike Budenholzer also has 2.
I overthought that way too hard.
I'm pretty sure Popovich has 2.
So no answer.
No, that's only 3 names. So I need to give another. So
that must mean you got it wrong if you're using one of them. But
Mike Brown.
I can't believe I forgot.
Who's the other name? Mike Brown, Greg Popovich, Mike Budenholzer. I can't believe I did that. The answer can't be 2. Wait. Because Tom Thibodeau has 2. There's no way he's the one of the 4 tied, so it has to be 3. Okay, Greg Popovich. Mike D'Antoni. Pat Riley.
Oh, that's the other one I forgot too.
Okay, so Mike, Greg Popovich, Pat Riley.
That's Pat Riley's other one. I forgot.
This is impossible. Greg Popovich, Pat Riley.
Pat is one I forgot.
I'm just gonna stick with it's not Phil Jackson.
It's not Phil.
You looked it up though.
I know. I just know Phil doesn't have. I know Phil and Pop do not have as many as they should. Like when I just know that for a fact.
I'm gonna go Pat Riley.
Phil was never that guy anyway.
Pat Riley, Greg Popovich, and Jerry Sloan. I don't know.
There's 4 coaches tied for 3 Coach of the Year awards.
I only gave you 3 names. I don't even. Okay.
So that was Mike. I think
there's 4 coaches tied
with 3.
With 3 Coach of the Year awards.
What's his name? Is not one anymore. Jerry Sloan is not one I know.
Jerry Sloan is not.
That guy coached for 6,000 years and can't get 3.
It's Pat Riley, Greg Pop, Don Nelson, and Hubie Brown.
Hubie or Larry?
Hubie Brown.
Just Hubie?
Yeah. I looked this up. Hubie Brown, it was in the Hawks. Hubie Brown, Grizzlies in 2004. And then there was another time. Oh, let me look it up real quick.
If you got this wrong again, Dub.
Either way, none of y'all said Don Nelson, so y'all were wrong.
I did say Don
Nelson.
He didn't say Don Nelson in his original song.
He did.
Yes, I did.
He did.
Yes, I
did. Oh well,
yeah.
you didn't get everyone else.
I didn't get Pat. Pat is the one I got.
I got Pat Riley. He got Don Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
I got Larry Brown. But you say Hubie Brown. So all right, whatever.
Oh,
they say you're wrong in the chat.
I'm wrong in the chat.
They're saying he has 2.
Dub, what's going on?
Oh, man.
They're saying Hubie has 2.
Dub, this is bad.
I said Larry Brown, Don Nelson, Bud, but I thought it was 2, so I'm wrong regardless.
Yeah, I said Pat Riley, Greg Popovich, and Jerry Sloan.
Damn, bro.
They thought the tiebreaker was 2, not 3.
I realized it was 3.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Y'all ain't get it anyway.
Who was it though? Who was it?
It was Don Nelson, Pat Riley, and Greg Pop.
There's no 4th.
I got 2 out of 3. Oh my god.
And then Lo didn't say Pat Riley either.
Yeah,
so.
Lo got 1. He didn't say.
It was only 3.
Yeah, I got 2.
Only 3 answers.
Oh, I see what happened. How I looked at this.
Okay.
They listed Hubie Brown twice for some reason. I don't know why.
Is it ABA?
No. It was in 2004. For some reason on the chart I was looking at, they had Hubie Brown as twice. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's cool.
Dub, please fact check your questions as you ask them.
Okay.
Because this is like back to back now.
Wait. Why would Hubie Brown be 04?
He was 04 in 04 season, the Memphis Grizzlies. And for some reason, the chart I was looking at had his name listed up twice. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Whose turn is it? Lo or Mars?
Mine.
Your turn?
Make sure that your comment.
Wait, time out. Let me go see this. Dub is
like the stream.
Yeah, I don't even believe Dub's research.
I don't even believe him. I don't even believe Dub anymore. I don't even believe Dub.
Dub, you said 67 champions. You're talking about 75. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
So we double checking this 3 Coach of the Year.
We both got the answer wrong anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's Pat Riley, Greg Popovich, John Nelson. It technically is Larry Brown because he has 3 ABA. So it is technically speaking Larry Brown, and then Hubie Brown is only 2.
Okay.
So technically speaking, there are 4 names that are tied for 3. It's Pat, Greg, Nelson, and Larry Brown. Larry Browns are just ABAs. So technically speaking, there is 4. You just
but he wasn't talking about the ABA though. So
yeah.
But if he was looking at a list, it would have been 4 names. And that's the 4 names that would have been tied.
Fuck it. My bad. I'll do a better job next time.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Either way, y'all ain't get the names right. No matter what.
Actually, technically speaking, Larry Brown has 4. He has 3 ABA and 1 NBA.
Mm-hmm.
But forget it.
I need a question like who has the most.
We're going the easy route now.
Thank God.
It's gonna be more now. This is easy questions. And Mars, you said it was your turn. Yeah, it is your turn.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Who played
on the easy one, bro? I'm
just gave me a crazy
I'm
ridiculous.
thinking we add a time limit.
Yeah, I'm taking like 7 minutes to answer questions. That's bad viewer retention right there.
Facts.
We got 1,100 people in here. We're good. Mars,
like the video.
Like the video.
Yeah, like the video. You.
Mars, who played the most NBA seasons?
Oh, Vince Carter.
There we go.
Oh. Yeah, I like these questions. Yeah,
it's a super easy question.
Definitely.
You got the 67 champions. That's an easy question too. So,
and who was the best player? Because apparently it's Hal Greer.
That's nasty. Y'all nasty work. Low. This one's for
let me stop for this nigga ask me who had the highest PER in 67.
This is nasty.
Oh man.
Which player has been listed?
Probably Will actually.
Which player has been listed playing 4 out of the 5 positions?
LeBron.
Listed.
Am I wrong?
You don't get to ask him twice.
You're wrong. It's not LeBron.
How?
Mars.
I thought LeBron was listed as a 2 in his first season.
Yeah, his first year he was a shooting guard. He was a point guard in 2020. He was a small forward and power forward. That's 4 out of 5.
If you're wrong again,
no way, Dub! No way! Oh my God, Dub!
It is LeBron, actually.
How do you? What name did you have down?
What was your answer?
Oh, it was Giannis.
Okay, so Giannis.
Okay.
Giannis and LeBron, but that answer wasn't wrong.
Wait, when did Giannis?
They had him listed.
Point guard with Jason Kidd. He was a small forward as a rookie. Power forward. Now, no way he was listed as a shooting guard.
Oh no, LeBron. Oh wait, no. LeBron technically isn't right because he got listed as 5 positions.
Well, he got listed as a center in 22.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Leo Cook.
I already said the answer.
Yeah, so I can't steal it. But
wait, when was the 4 that Giannis was listed as?
When was he listed as a shooting guard?
Is he the shooting or center? Huh?
He was a shooting guard in 2015, point guard in 2016, small forward in 2017, power forward in 2018.
Okay.
Was LeBron really listed as a center?
LeBron was listed. LeBron was listed.
I know he's played. I know he's listed sometimes, but
y'all gotta stop gaslighting me, bro. Like y'all ruining these questions, bro.
Yeah, you're ruining them. No. You're ruining them.
No.
You're ruining them.
Y'all just gaslighted me into LeBron, and Mars could have stole that. That's criminal. That is criminal.
Oh well.
Because LeBron was 5 positions.
Sounds like the GOAT to me.
Shout out Braun, bro. That's
that's crazy. That's crazy. Man.
Jesus Christ.
All 5
the center tax is kind of nasty, but whatever.
I mean, the point guard for Giannis is nasty too, but whatever.
It was literally 50%.
Shooting guard for Giannis is crazy.
Shooting guard is nasty.
Yeah,
wait. For LeBron, for the chat, it's literally 50% on the dot for LeBron in 2022. For
hey, he made it, man.
50% on the dot.
Mars. Who was the
no
right
protection whatsoever?
It's 2-1. Yeah. Right. Real talk. It's 2-1, right?
It's not 2-1.
It's
I thought Low with 3. I thought Low has 3.
Oh, okay.
Low has 3. It's 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
My fault.
3-1 comeback right here. Mars. Who was the Warriors coach before Mark Jackson?
Come on.
Don Nelson.
Incorrect.
I know you're not talking about an interim. Come on, nigga. Come on. Let's be honest with ourselves, Dub. If you want me to answer an interim head coach, you're fucking disgusting. Are
you
nigga.
kidding me? That's the
no way.
Low.
Mike Dunleavy.
No.
Who was it?
Wow.
It was Keith Smart.
Keith Smart. Duh.
No. Hey, GG's, Mars.
Keith Smart. Duh.
Keith Smart was the coach. Keith Smart was the coach in 2011. Jeez. Nasty work, man. Nasty.
Damn.
Low. There are 3 people who spent 20 plus years on one team. Who are they?
So I get Keith Smart and he gets that.
You got Vince Carter, Mars.
He got
Vince Carter, Mars.
And he got the 67 Philadelphia 76ers. So
the one's coming your way. Don't worry about it.
3 players. Was that? Wait, let me ask you this. Was that the question that Mars should have gotten because he's a Warriors fan?
The Keith Smart one? Yes, I would expect.
You expected me to know.
Because you're a Warriors fan. You were a Warriors fan.
Houston fan.
All right, so 20 years, one team. Kobe, Dirk. I don't think it's Duncan. I think Duncan played like 18, 19. Kobe, Dirk. Oh, UD.
There we go. That's 4-1.
I was praying he was going to say Duncan.
No. Duncan. I think Duncan did like 18, 19.
Duncan was 97 to 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hang.
All right, Mars.
It's crazy.
Couldn't hang for the 20. It's cool. It's
fine.
Mars, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh man.
How many more questions we got?
There's a few. We're halfway there.
Perfect.
Who was the first player to win 3 straight MVPs?
Oh my God.
No, you just got an easy question. Cut it out. You just
3 the first 3 in a row.
Let's get on the board. Jeez.
Hey, chat. Y'all see what's happening, right? Chat. Y'all see what's happening?
You just got an easy question. What are you talking about?
Y'all see what's happening, right, chat?
No way.
No. We both had some easy questions.
But it's fair.
Who's gotten the more difficult ones though? Correct.
I haven't got any difficult ones correct.
Oh my God.
I haven't got any difficult ones correct.
Nigga, I got the most difficult ones.
But I make my layups.
All right, Lo, this is for you. Love.
Fuck.
Are
these all easy, right?
They better be.
What you mean? You just got it back to you.
No. I'm asking.
No, this one is this is specifically. I would expect you to know actually.
So
same way I expect.
This is your Keith Smart. This is your Keith Smart.
This is your Keith Smart.
All right.
How many seasons did Jerry Sloan head coach the Utah Jazz?
This nigga asked me about Jerry Sloan.
I expect you to be the main Utah Jazz John Stockton guy.
Not even a Laker question, a fucking Jerry Sloan question.
Shout out to Jerry Sloan.
He coached for a very long time.
He did.
There is a bonus question to this, so if you can't answer this, Mars can get a bonus as well.
A bonus? Mars has to answer the same question.
I'm saying there's a bonus question, so if you get this wrong, Mars can.
I'll just say 28.
Incorrect. Mars.
Okay, I got to ask. From the first year he joined, so let's say he joined in
head coach.
Yes. So no, let's say he became the head coach in 80 whatever, like 88, 89. Yeah.
This nigga don't even know what it is.
That starts from 88, right?
88. I said seasons.
Yeah. So the 88, 89 one would be from 88, 89. Okay.
Yep.
I'm doing maths.
Did you say math with an S? That's how y'all say it.
Maths.
Yep.
Maths.
Yeah, that's how we say it in the UK.
When did he say he started?
80. Don't test me.
He tried to throw you off.
What if I say from when he started to when he ended? Can I say that? Or do I have to give you the amount of years? Or can I just say
no, you have to give me the amount of years because that was a question.
So if I just say when he started to when he ended, I give you the exact time frame, that's wrong.
Give me that.
No!
That doesn't count.
Mars, give me the years.
Give me the years.
Count the numbers. Give me the years and then count the numbers.
Say the years.
89 to 2011.
So how many years is that? You got to count the years. How many years is that?
So if I count it wrong. Okay, 88, 89, 89, 90, 90, 91, 91, 92, 92, 93, 93, 94, 94, 95, 95, 96, 96, 97, 97, 98.
Could fit a lot in your mouth at one time.
Whoa! Come on.
I don't want to count them.
Mars, what's the answer? I think that I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about giving him a point because he did get the years. He did get the years.
$23.
There we go. Good answer. Bonus question is how long is it when you include the time he was an assistant coach?
Is that for Low or for me?
It's for you since you got the question right.
Oh, he could tie
with,
it up
with Utah.
On this.
Yeah,
with Utah.
Okay. So when did he become an assistant, or how many years on top of
how many on top of the 23? Yes.
Oh damn. 27?
Correct.
That is right. Yeah, that's right.
Mars has tied it up on Lowe's question. He has tied it up 4-4.
God is good. God is good.
That is a crazy question.
Good one. Good one, Mars. Good one. Y'all knew the answer, though. What are you complaining about? Okay.
4-4. Alhamdulillah.
Low. Oh, no. It's Mars. It's Mars. Mars. How many points did Julius Randle average against the Hawks?
Oh, wow.
That's a
He was
in the playoffs, right?
In the playoffs.
He was taking like 18 shots a game. Do I need to get the decimals, or do I just get like
just give me the number?
Give a roundabout number.
16.
Incorrect. Low?
No. Is it not? Because he was trash.
I went 16. I thought I was trash.
I know, but it's not. I don't think it's trash enough. That's the problem. I think you gave him way too much credit. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's like 12.
He was taking like 18 shots a game. I know that.
18.
Oh. So he was averaging 18, not taking 18 shots a game. Okay. I knew it. Yeah. I knew the 18.
All right, so he wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Shout out to Julius Randle, man.
Shout out to Julius Randle. All right, Low. Who averaged the most blocks per game and one single NBA Finals?
Who averaged the most blocks per game in any NBA Final series?
Yes.
Does that include Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain's fake blocks?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. You talking about it?
Did Mars get the last question right? Is he at 5
he's
now?
not,
no,
he's at 4. They're both at 4-4.
Is it not Duncan?
It is Duncan.
What series, Lo? What series?
That's not what he asked me.
What series?
Do you know the series, though? Do you know the series?
That's not what I'm assuming.
Bonus question.
That's not what he asked me.
So 3.
He said. Oh, so he said. He said. Bonus.
Stop.
I'm assuming in 03.
03. Yes, it was.
How many did he have?
4 point.
Like 4 to 5 or to 4.
It was like 4.3.
Yeah, it had to be because you got to make those 20 points. You got to make that stretch. Scoring 20 got to be defending something.
All right.
This nigga's nasty.
This is gonna be tough, and we're gonna go back to more tougher questions. Mars,
so 5 to 4.
Who was the leading scorer in the 1977 finals?
Dr. J.
Ain't no what?
1977 finals, Dr. J.
Correct. Wow, I can't believe you knew that.
I know ball, man. I nearly said Maurice Lucas, but I had to think about the losing team.
Yeah. Maurice Lucas did lead the. Oh, okay. Wow.
I know ball, dog.
Oh, no, I would, and I was also right about the blocks. I was right about the blocks. It was 5 blocks for Duncan. It was not 4. It was 5.
It was 5, really?
5, yes.
Oh, dog. Oh,
how do you not know that? You're supposed to be researching this.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Fuck it.
How do I know more? How do we know more than you, nigga? You have the answers in front of you.
I don't know.
No way.
That wasn't the answer to that wasn't the answer to the question.
No way. No way. This nigga researching and doesn't know the answer.
W honesty, dog. W honesty. I don't know.
Who cares?
That's crazy.
Who cares? Hey.
So what's it now? 5-5.
5-5.
Yes, 5-0.
I'm very surprised, boys. We got Dr. J and Maurice Lucas.
Should be a bonus point.
Low.
Can I get a bonus point for 5?
No.
It'll still be 6-6, so it doesn't matter.
No.
Who won the most NBA championships?
That's that Bing research, though.
As the Lakers head coach. That's crazy.
That's that Bing, though.
That's that Bing. Who won the most championships as Laker head coach?
Yes.
That's considered a hard question.
Ooh, boy, that is kind of hard.
Pause.
We're just trolling now. Okay.
Boy, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, so tough.
Oh man, this is a difficult one. I want to say, Pat Riley was such an amazing coach.
Yeah, he was great.
He was a great coach.
Yeah.
The problem with Pat is that he wasn't there for the first one, so I know it's not that. And then there's Frank.
Dub, you're cheating for low right now.
Frank Vogel is up there as well, but I think it's just one for him. It's somebody on the tip of my tongue that was coaching Kobe, and I think Shaq as well.
You got 10 seconds.
All right, Phil Jackson.
Thank you.
Dub.
If this guy tells me about some Minneapolis,
no, wait, stop. If this nigga,
no,
Dub, there's no way.
If you try and bring out some Minneapolis Lakers coach, you're trolling.
That's what we're doing, Mars.
This nigga's a troll. I can't take this nigga serious, bro.
The Minneapolis Lake. I mean, Mars.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah. This nigga's a troll.
Do you have an answer? Because that was not the correct answer.
How many rings did Minneapolis? Dub, the answer is Phil Jackson. The answer is Phil Jackson.
It's John
Kundla. Him.
Kundla.
How many rings did he win?
6.
With the Lakers.
Check it.
The Minneapolis Lakers only won 5.
3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
yeah,
Dub.
5.
Dub.
It's a tie.
Dub. You no.
This is
Dub.
It's literally, I know for a fact.
Dub.
No.
It's 5. They've only won 5.
Hold on.
We all know it. It's only 5, Dub.
Dub. Get on Google Chrome. Get on Chrome,
nigga. You're on Bing.
Bing is lying.
Oh my God. Mind you, one of those rings is not in the NBA. It's a BAA championship. It's not even an NBA championship.
This was on a trivia fucking.com thing.
So you don't even do your own research.
This was on a trivia.com.
No way.
Dub.
Low will get the point.
Low gets the point. Yeah.
Low will get the point.
And I just want to make it clear, that means you've given him yet another easy question. I just want to make that.
Because of his own mistake too. That's crazy.
This is crazy.
You just gave him another
Bing tings.
Dub.
Those rings for the Lakers. Like,
oh man.
On.
Dubbing.
This is ridiculous.
Dub asking questions.
This whole hour.
You don't even know the answer. He doesn't even know the answer to these questions.
Bro,
man.
it was a trivia shit that I found. I thought it was true.
You're having a 2011 LeBron right now. This is terrible.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh
this ain't even trivia. This is your guess is as good as mine.
This is so
That's what the hell we're doing right
now. This is actually us teaching Dub what's actually going on.
This is crazy.
This was a trivia question, bro. What are we talking about? I'm gonna find this.
Oh my God.
But Mars, now it's on you, Mars.
So it's 6-5. 6-5.
Yeah, 6-5. This is from you, Mars.
How many more we got? Damn.
You're almost done.
We've gone through like 11 questions, I think.
How many times did a player break 60 points in a single game this season?
Oh.
Dame is one of them.
That's a good one though. That's a good one though. That's a good. I'll give you that one though. That's a good one.
Fuck y'all. It's too late. It's too late.
I
got really good ones and then really bad ones. We're just.
I think Embiid had 60.
I will give you that one though.
Donovan Mitchell had 70. So that would be 3. Luka had 60. That would be 4. I realize if I get this wrong, Lowe's getting a layup right now.
Yeah, I give you that because you're naming them as well.
So how many times did it happen?
4
times.
I think so.
That's your answer.
Hey!
That's your answer.
No, it's not my answer. It's not my answer.
I'm just asking.
No. It's not my answer.
Oh fuck.
Dame, Donovan Mitchell, and Luka is a guarantee because I can vividly remember their 60s and 70s. Did Devin Booker have 60? I don't think so.
Wait. Clarification. 60 and more or over 60? Because dub is weird.
Oh no. It's not gonna be like when
so it's 60 and more.
60 or more, yeah.
All right.
Because if they have 60, then 61 would.
You gotta ask this nigga. You gotta ask this nigga. You gotta ask that question too.
Dub. If one player had 2 60-point games, is that still one player? Because you said how many players had 60?
No, I said how many times. I said how many times did it happen?
But that's a good question. But that is a good question though, because again, you got to ask this nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. I know Embiid had that game against Utah, but I don't think it was 60. I think it was like 59. And I don't want to say 4, and Embiid had 59 because then I'm gonna be angry. Dame.
Who are the names?
Dame, Donovan Mitchell, and Luka is a guarantee. That's 3 at least. Then Embiid is a maybe.
Oh, you trying to figure out if Embiid scored 60 or 59?
Yes.
This is for you, love.
I'm gonna stick with 4. If I'm wrong,
all right. Can I say this? Can I answer this? No, before you answer it, is you saying how many players, or you want to name the players, or how many times
I said how many times did one player score over 60 points in a game? So it's how many times. I added the player to throw you guys off. I'm not.
But so you said 4, right, Mars?
I said 4.
Technically speaking, he's right.
He's right.
But it's not Embiid.
It's not Embiid.
Dame did it twice. Dame did it twice.
Thank God you said 4, Mars, because
Dame did it twice.
Embiid at 59.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, there we go. 4.
Wait, say the question one more time.
How many times?
I specifically said if a player had 60 twice, does it?
So it's 3. It's technically 3. How many times?
Asked him. I said if a player had 60 twice, does that count for 2 games? He said yes.
I said how many times did one player score over 60 points in a game? So the game could be different as long as one player did it.
Yeah, technically it's 4.
It's 4.
6-6.
Yeah, it's technically 4.
6
but you got one of them wrong. Yeah.
I
knew. Only reason why I knew it because of a video I did. That's the only reason why I knew the 4.
Low. Who held the most points?
This nigga's sweating.
grinding for this.
Who held the most points in a quarter? The record for it. My bad. Let me rephrase it. Who held the record for the most points in a quarter before Klay Thompson broke it?
Was it not Kobe? It wasn't.
Dag, Mars, your turn.
George Gervin.
It was?
That's correct. Bonus question, Mars.
Oh, wow.
Where did the bonus come from? That nigga just makes up a bonus.
No. Bonus question. Who was he tied with? Who was George Gervin's tied? It's just a bonus. It's a bonus question. It's a bonus.
Wait, so who scored the same amount of points in a quarter as George Gervin?
Yes.
Or can I guess that one if he's wrong?
Or
you can guess it, but you can't get the bonus question.
Why? What the
Because
fuck?
he answered the question correctly. It's if you answer the question correctly.
If there's the other name,
I need to understand who did George Gervin tie to, like, when he set the record, or who's equal George Gervin's record in like the future?
Who did it before Klay Thompson broke it? So who was George Gervin tied with before Klay Thompson broke it?
I think I actually know who it is.
Okay.
I think I actually know who it is, actually. I think I know.
Kevin Love had 34 in a quarter, but that was after Klay, so that wouldn't count, right?
I can't say yes or no to that.
Kevin Love.
Because you know how Dub gets.
You had it right. You shouldn't have said Kevin Love because I said specifically before Klay.
Wait. Can I guess?
So you couldn't tell me that I wouldn't count.
I can't say it. Mars is a bonus question.
Dub, I literally said if it came after Klay, would it count? You said I can't tell you. Like, what?
I said I can't tell yes or no. I got to be fair. Mars, what are you talking about?
But you could answer if Dame did it. If someone did it twice, would that count? You said
you have to listen to the question. I'm sorry.
Is it David Thompson?
David Thompson at 32.
Fuck. I was gonna say Carmelo.
Melo.
Carmelo.
I knew he had one of them crazy quarters.
I was hoping
he's the one that got it from Kobe, correct?
No, David Thompson was one off.
David Thompson had 32.
Yeah, he was one off.
And Melo and George Gervin had what? 33.
33. They were tied.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Kobe hit like a 30. Yeah, I think he's only hit like a 30.
There we go. Look at that. Mars is up 7-6. And that was a bonus question. That was a bonus question for you.
How many are left?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 questions left.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Damn.
Y'all ready?
We got this many when 9 questions?
We've gone for an hour.
We've gone through a lot of questions. We've gone through a lot.
We've definitely gone through more. We've definitely gone more through 12 questions, though.
Remember, in the beginning, none of y'all got some questions right.
Oh, so you just
yeah.
I couldn't give anybody the
okay.
Okay.
I asked so it's Mars.
So it's Mars. Yes, Mars.
Okay.
Let me open up a lead right now. That's the plan.
Who has the highest career points per game in the finals? Look at those face. Who has the highest career points per game in the finals?
No, I thought I heard somebody knocking on my door.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay. It can't be someone who went there all the time because that would be ridiculous. Like Jordan went there 6 times. You're not gonna have the highest average up. Rick Barry went there twice. He averaged 40 one time, so that might help. AI averaged 35. Giannis averaged 35. I'm gonna say Rick Barry. Is it right?
It's correct.
Good question.
Alhamdulillah.
Good answer.
Good answer.
How far? Where was Iverson? Or do you know the answer? If Iverson was that far off, or no? You just
what was Rick Barry's average?
Rick Barry's average was 36.3. I don't know where
AI was like 35. AI was like 35.
Yeah. So that means Giannis wasn't that far off, and
I guess Jokic isn't that far off either.
He averaged 30. Be quiet.
Yeah, that's a whole 5 points. I don't know.
All right, guys. Low. Who is the coach for the 1982-83 76ers? The team that won the championship.
Damn, I just saw him in an interview the other day.
I genuinely might not know. Actually, I genuinely might not know this question. The answer to this question.
That's crazy.
Wow. I genuinely don't think I know the answer to this question. Like genuinely speaking, I don't think I know. I don't know. I couldn't even. I'm trying to even think of a names to even put next to them.
Just say Mike D'Antoni.
I'll say yeah, I'll just say Pat Riley.
No.
Bill Russell.
I saw him. I watched Game 4 of the finals a few weeks ago. I saw him in the locker room talking after the game next to Moses Malone. I saw him. He was white.
That really
narrows it down there.
Oh man.
Oh wow. I could have probably guessed that, man.
Let me just think of championship coaches of the 80s.
He was white as crazy.
Man.
I Paul Westphal.
That's a good question.
Billy Cunningham?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Mars, take it away with the lead.
Alhamdulillah.
Hey, bro. All right, boys.
Alhamdulillah.
Mars.
Alhamdulillah.
Who was the coach for the 1970 Knicks?
I saw him as well. Oh.
This niggas is seeing coaches left and right. It's crazy.
No, because
this is the last coach's question.
Because they did an interview of him. They did an interview of him talking about Willis Reed before Game 7. I saw him. He was also white.
He was also white. Like
he was.
Like that, trust me when I say that doesn't really help you at all.
No. Do I win regardless, even if I get this wrong?
No, he has like
it's what, 3 questions?
No. Again, Real Talk has some questions, so no.
Jesus Christ.
My 2 will be for, well, depending on how close it is. We'll see.
Mike D'Antoni.
Red Holtzman.
Red Holtzman is correct.
That's his name. Oh,
only reason why is because after Game 7, when they were interviewing this nigga, he was talking. I mean, they were bigging up Willis Reed left and right, but then he was like really the only person who was acknowledging. What's his name?
Walt Frazier.
Walt Frazier.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about. I remember they interviewed him before the game, asking about can Willis Reed play. I remember. I saw him.
Yeah.
White.
All right, boys.
Yeah. So it's 9-7.
Last of my questions is 9-7 right now.
This is for low, right?
This is for
low.
Okay. Out
of the 10 players who took 20 or more shots in the NBA regular season this year,
oh my God,
who had the highest true shooting percentage? I would actually expect y'all to know this.
So technically speaking, it's not Jokic because Jokic.
Yes, Jokic took like 15 shots.
You're disgusting. Okay,
gotcha.
This nigga's crazy. This nigga said, "Gotcha, face ass." I also don't think that it's I don't think it's Curry nor KD because I don't think they took 20 shots either this year. Because those would be next. I don't know who fucking air machine Ryan machine is like beating in my ear right now.
I hear it. I actually do it. Just sound like a fan, bro.
I'm gonna say KD.
No. Mars?
I'm saying Steph.
It is?
It is Stephen Curry.
Yes.
Damn. It had to be between those two.
He took 20.2, and I thought I would have got y'all with Joel Embiid because they were literally 0.1 off away from each other. No, 0.01.
From shot attempts or true shooting?
True shooting.
Oh, for
Steph
real?
is at 65 point. Let me double check.
Yeah, Embiid's free throws be clutching up.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, Steph is at this season 65.6, while Embiid's like 65.9. I mean 65.5 or 4.
Oh, yeah.
Good one. Good one. Real talk. Do you have any questions?
Just say no so I can say I won.
I have one question.
I win anyway. Let's go. Oh, okay.
It's 10-7. This question's for
what?
3 points.
Oh, so Loki tie.
Yeah, 4 points. 4
points. Damn.
4 points.
A 4-pointer.
Oh, and whoever just answers first. Is that what it is?
Y'all want to do that?
Sure. Let's go.
Everyone knows that already won. Everyone knows
go ahead. Go. Whoever answered this first, yes.
I've already won, but it's fine.
What guard shot the highest percentage in the restricted area this year?
De'Aaron Fox?
No.
It's not.
Do we just get to keep guessing until
I get
Oh wait, is there wait before we
is there a volume limit?
Is there volume here? Yeah. Is there a volume?
One shot and was 100%. Like what we doing?
Yeah, that's
is there a volume? Is there a volume?
There's a volume, yes. Let's say
Shea.
No.
Steph.
Nigga, it can't be a crazy volume then.
Steph.
No.
It can't be a crazy volume.
Luka.
No.
I just heard of this stat recently because. Well, let me not tell you. I don't know.
Wait, point guard and shooting guard? Point guard and shooting guard?
Yes, point guard and shooting guard.
Austin Reeves then?
No.
Point guard.
JB.
No.
Point guard and
shooting. Oh, when I said JB, I'm talking Brunson. Just FYI.
I know you were talking about that other, but yeah, go on.
I guess Murray.
I'm trying to pick some
guard to shoot the highest in the restricted area.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick some big guards who are like.
I don't know. If it's not Fox, then I actually have no idea. Because Fox.
I thought Luka was the guarantee.
No, I know it wasn't Luka.
Kyrie.
It's not Kyrie.
No.
Kyrie be doing all this.
Niggas said the ones who saying Ja in the chat. I know it's not Ja.
Yeah, I know it's not Ja.
We all know it's not Ja
because we watch the games, not highlights.
Yes, I know it's not Ja. I know it.
That's so nasty.
Well, it would be obviously not Ja Morant because he misses a bunch of layups.
Yes. Actually, I have no idea.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Shea was gonna be the answer. I'm not gonna lie.
To be honest, if we keep guessing, then we're just gonna be guessing. So
yeah, now y'all had enough.
Giddy, Beal.
Who was it? Who was it?
It's Bradley Beal.
Ah, got it.
I'm not losing this question.
Wait.
You lost.
I'm not losing.
Bill before he said it. I said Bill before he said it.
You literally said so many names. Low, stop.
I said Bill before he said it.
I'm not losing.
I said chat. I won. Put the W's in the chat, man. Put the W's in the chat, man.
So
I ain't gonna lie. What was Bill shooting from? Because he should have quality volume.
Ain't no way I lost to a question worth 4 points.
You did. That's how you lost. What did he shoot in that restricted? What are you shooting in restricted?
I learned it from was doing a video on Bradley Beal, Jason Tift, and he was like, "Yeah, Bradley Beal actually shot the highest percentage in the restricted area."
Did you fact check him?
He's like 79.
Absolutely,
so he might actually be. Damn, Mars, you lost?
No, Mars beat you. Like he killed you.
I won.
We made it fair for you, Lo, but you got
chat. Put the W's in the chat, bro.
Mars,
put the wow. Put the wow in the chat.
Mars, claim your victory. What do you
put the wow in the chat? They putting the L's in the chat for you, Mars. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, Lo. Mars won this.
Thank you, Dub. Thank you for congratulating me. I thank you all out there for what y'all done. This fine association, this fine platform that you provided to us, man.
Okay.
And it's been just amazing. It's been an amazing journey. I really fought through this one. This was a hard fought battle, Mars. You know, this is regardless of the outcome, Mars, that was a really, really great. That was a great hard fought battle. We went back and forth. We competed. I went up some, you went up some, and then at the end, when we need to clutch out, I won.
Oh, Mars, are you really gonna let him? Are you really gonna let him say this? Are you really gonna let him say this?
The people know that if you're up 10-7 after the last question, and the question gets made for 4 points, the person who was up 10-7,
and you agreed,
and multiple answers given.
He also had all of these opportunities as well. He had multiple answers. He knew his 4 points. He agreed to all of that. Not my fault. He agreed to it.
It is what it is,
man.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna drop the link for everyone.
The real loser of the day is Dub's questions. That's the real loser.
That is a fact.
It was nasty that you didn't know the answers, Dub. It was
apart from a few.
There
was only a few.
Dub, it felt like every question had some
No. It was the Coach of the Year one, the Warriors one where I messed up in the years. And then the Norm Nixon tied with Isaiah Thomas.
And John Kunzler.
That was a trivia that I got. So that got me mad, bro. Because I didn't even look into it.
You didn't get it.
Oh, that's 4 out of what? 24? Get the fuck out of here. 4 out of 24? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, chat. That's what I do, man. 11 to 10. That's what I do, bro.
Everyone, come up and just say that you know that I won. So
that's what I do, bro. Oh, I'm about to leave, so I'm about to catch y'all later, man. I'm about to leave.
Mars won, man.
I'll catch y'all later, man. Salute.
Oh, wait, somebody's saying Coach of the Year one was right, actually. Hubie Brown.
Exactly, Julian Jackson. Nobody thinks low one.
I'm about to catch y'all later, bro.
Hold on, wait. The Hubie Brown shit was right. That's what somebody's telling me.
We both of us got it wrong anyway. So
y'all gaslit me. That's the issue. Y'all were gaslighting me. Man, y'all sad, bro. Low, serious though.
Wait. But you said Coach of the Year. You didn't specify. That's the problem. You didn't specify.
Screw it. Let me ask you this, Low.
Wait. Let me check this Coach of the Year thing because I'm almost 100. Because
when I matter.
I know.
Nah, it really don't matter. It don't matter. I was wrong. I was wrong. I know I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Should have done Mars in the chat, man.
That's what I thought.
Screw it.
Hubie Brown only has 2 Coach of the Years. You're still wrong.
How many questions y'all got wrong? Because y'all was on my head. Let me go back and watch. I know Dub got a lot wrong.
No way, it's still.
I ain't gonna lie. These questions are way more difficult than the one that I saw you were doing as
way more difficult.
Way more difficult.
Well, give me one question, y'all.
You ready?
Give him a question that we got right.
That you guys got right.
No, give me one you got wrong.
Who won the first? Wait. Who won the first? Who won the first consecutive 3 straight MVPs?
Larry Bird. Larry Bird, right?
No way!
I'm wrong.
He's not even the second.
Wait, you said 3 straight MVPs, right?
Yes.
The first one.
You said the first one.
He's not even the second one.
He's literally the last one.
He's the last one?
Yes.
Wait. Yep.
No way did you just say Larry Bird.
Wait, let him guess again. Maybe he misheard the question.
No, he's saying it over and over. Did he heard it?
No, I asked it quick, but no.
I answer quick too. I just answer correct.
I'm about to say.
What was the answer?
No. You answer it. What's the answer?
I got it wrong. It's too late. I got it wrong now.
No, just guess again.
Guess again. I don't know. I got it wrong.
Yeah, no, you would not have been able to keep up with what we're doing up here. No cap.
Stop. That was actually an easy one. That was an easy one. That's actually one of the easier ones.
Wait, SB, you don't know? That's crazy.
Nah, I don't know basketball, bro. I just be talking.
that is. Wait, give him another one. Let's. Because Jesus, that's actually one of the easier ones. Wow.
Nah, what was the answer though?
Bill Russell.
You should know.
Yeah.
Let me see if you'll know this.
I was just thinking.
Let me see if you know this one. Okay. Who is the only player to be listed in 4 positions in NBA history?
Nigga, what? You said only player listed 4 positions?
Who is the player that got listed as only 4 positions in NBA history?
4 positions in NBA. Is only one player, so he played
4 of the 5 positions.
4 of the 5 positions.
What, LeBron?
No.
Okay. But that's a
no.
I can understand it answer.
No, it's not because LeBron got 5. So you get another guess.
Okay,
LeBron
got 5. He said only one player listed at 4 different positions.
LeBron clocking it in all 5 is
actually
that's
behavior.
Wild.
That's crazy.
Not really.
No, it really is.
That's OD. That's OD.
It really is.
Not really.
Because you throwing me off with the only 4. That's what I'm trying to
Someone in the chat said Russ.
No, it ain't Russ. I can't. That only 4 is throwing me off. I ain't gonna hold you.
Is he
Giannis?
Giannis?
Yeah.
That's another one.
Wait, center, power forward.
No, it was never center. He never.
PG.
I know he played the 2.
PG shooting.
All right, last one.
Wait,
Last one.
What coach had Giannis at the 2?
This is an easy one.
That might have been either Kid or Scott Skiles.
Jason Kidd.
No, I'm saying what year was Giannis labeled a point guard?
Didn't Jason have him
Like
Jason Kidd?
Jason had him at the 1.
Jason had him at the 1. I did know that.
I thought everyone knew that though. I mean,
SB. Last one.
Playing the one and being
There's 3 players. There's 3 players in NBA history that played 20+ seasons on one franchise.
This is the one I want to know if you got it.
Who are those 3 players?
Oh, he's definitely about to say.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on. Let it go.
Wait, you said play 20+ season on one franchise?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's only 3 players that's done it. Who are those players?
Kobe Duncan.
That's easy.
That's
yeah.
Wait. What did he say? What did you say?
Kobe Dirk and Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan.
You got it wrong.
That's too easy.
You got it wrong, though. You got it wrong, though. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. Because Duncan didn't play 20 years.
Casual.
So who's the third dude then?
You don't
name.
Casual.
No. Who's the dude who played 20 years on one
UD.
team?
Haslam.
UD.
Casual.
You done this Haslam. All right.
So you would not have been able to compete. You would not have been able to compete with what we're doing up here, man. That's tough.
Man. Stop it, man.
You just missed. You got wrong some of the easier ones.
Those are the easy ones, bro.
All right, give me a hard one.
No.
Give me a difficult.
Pause, bro.
Give me a difficult one.
I'll give you a difficult one, right? What was the best offense in the 1970s? In the 1970, the year 1970, who had the best offense?
What you mean, like rating wise?
Offensive rating, yes.
Yeah. So you
Is
like
that water?
Do I have to give you a year or just a team?
I said in 1970, the year 1970, 1969.
Year 1970.
Who had the best offensive rating?
The number one offensive rating in 1970, 69, 70 season or 70, 71?
Good question.
That is a good question.
Not like it's gonna make him narrow down the choice. But...
Hey, it was a good question.
Actually, no. To be fair, if it was 70, 71, it would be an easy question. So, for me, not for me.
For you, you got this right.
No, nobody got it right.
If it was 70, 71, I would have got it right.
I'm sure. Is it a Western Conference thing?
We can't tell you that.
You're supposed to know. You wanted the hard one. You wanted the hard one, bro.
Yeah, y'all. You wild. You go to the. I'm gonna say, is it the Lakers?
Nope.
No, I think the Lakers too obvious of an answer to be wrong. What?
Nigga, red chat. It's crazy.
No, I didn't. I'm on my phone. I'm not
on his phone. He can't read the chat on his phone like that.
Yeah, all right.
But he got it wrong though.
I did get it wrong.
It's Portland Trailblazers. I mean, not Portland Trail. Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks.
No, I'm about to say because.
The Atlanta. No, wait now.
On the
night. I want to see this. Now. No, not even that. On the 1970 Atlanta Hawks, can you name 2 to 3 players on that team? Just name 2 to 3 players on 1970 Hawks.
Is that? I think that's around a Pettit time, right?
Okay. The what?
Bob Pettit time, right? That's around that area, right?
Okay. So just name 2 to 3 players.
Okay, well, Bob Pettit won, right?
Okay, well, who's another one?
More. We said 2.
Because Dub didn't allow us to say yes or no to when we named the player.
I couldn't.
Niggas are assholes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bob
I can't think of the like
Bob Pettit was.
Right off top of the head, I can't think of another one. Right off top of the head.
You do not belong in this league. Just be clear.
Did you get this right though?
I was able to name two to three players on this. Yes,
right.
Bob Pettit did not play in the 70s. You're completely wrong. You're off by like 2 decades.
Yeah,
You're off by 2 decades.
Bob Pettit was in the league in like 60.
I mean, that's all the same. And what you call the civil rights era, that's all around the same.
I need to go blow up
70s. The 70s is not the real. That's
no, you said
right. 1970 Atlanta Hawks. So, do you know anybody on that team?
Not on top of the head. I just said not on top of the head. All right.
Do you know anybody who played near that era of Hawks history?
Not on top of the head.
You're an asshole.
Jesus Christ.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole, though.
Because he's just not going to, he wouldn't be able to compete with what we were just doing, man. He just would not be.
Look,
I was just going to jump on real quick. And just
He
say,
caught you on John
really
Morant, and now you're salty. This is nasty, Lo.
Saying Bob Pettit in the 70s is crazy, bro.
I'm talking off top of the head. Boy.
We all was on the top of our head.
I don't know. You type a little quick over there with the basketball.
Nah,
He
did not.
Was his hands up the whole time y'all was doing it?
Oh my God! Not only was my hands up for like a portion of it, but the way we were answering these questions so quick that there's just no way that
We're not
Okay, there's no need to cap there, buddy.
The easy ones we answered quick. The easy
ones we answered. Nobody needs to search out Bill Russell being the first.
The low first time go, oh man. Wait,
no, I'll just once you just thought of Larry Bird. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just said Larry Bird.
But you didn't know the other ones though.
I mean, I got it wrong.
Yeah, that's tough.
I got some super chats to read off, man. Give me 1 second. How the hosts don't know the answer to his question?
That is a good question. That's a good question right there.
Lord knows.
Oh man, bad study. That's what it was.
Bing Dub. That's why you don't know.
Facts.
It was bad. It was bad.
Mars
bad research.
Bad. He let him rock.
Mars texted
Let that Bing go. You gotta let that Bing go, dog.
You gotta let that Bing go, bro.
Hey, real talk. Don't disrespect Fort Wayne. That was another one that I got gaslit about. Nasty one.
If I'm being honest with you, I don't even know where Fort Wayne is. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not thinking of Fort Wayne Pistons. I'm gonna be honest.
Dub, stop using Bing to fact check.
Facts.
Nasty.
Please stop.
Winner of this has to go against Chill.
I feel like Chill would be great in this game.
I don't.
Yeah, you asked
low-key, high-key, I do not think he would. No, I don't think he would.
You asked him in 1970, I bet he would.
If I'm doing the questions like this, I think he would struggle too.
Yes, he would.
And I would double check my fact check. I apologize.
Chill knows like a bunch of weird stuff for no reason.
He knows a bunch of weird.
He incorrectly said that Wes Unseld had 18 rebounds in the finals.
Yeah, but he averaged 18 as a rookie apparently. So he just said he got it mixed up, but he still knew that.
Yeah, but
but technically, like for example, you got something mixed up as well. You just so happened to get it right, but you said 4, but it was really 2 Dames. So I'm saying, if you mix something up, you might end up getting it wrong.
Yeah, but Chill knows his trivia. I was expecting questions like, who was the 1974 Finals MVP? I was like, oh yeah, I'm like,
no, but
I was expecting.
But stuff like that,
I know y'all would know that.
Chill, but Chill will be able. Yeah, we would be able to get that. I don't think Chill will get a lot of these questions. We didn't. I guess we didn't get a lot either. But
them years questions.
Nah, y'all did it.
Yeah, I ended up with 10. I don't know about you.
Y'all did. Y'all got 17. Y'all got 17.
10 for 24. If you put me in
17 out of how many? Wait. 17 how many?
17 out of 24.
You empty the clip.
Oh, for real? We got 17 out of 24.
Y'all got 17 out of 24. Damn. And some of the
Mars got 10 out of 12.
No, because I took some of your questions.
No, yeah, he took some.
Took some of yours.
I got 10 out of 24. Put me on the 2000s. I'm an efficient guard.
Yo, 17 out of 24 with those, that's actually pretty.
Exactly. Put me in the 2000s. I'm better than all of that.
It is better than as long as some of those 10 are threes.
Are you guys willing? Are you guys willing to do a rematch?
Ooh, that would be good, but don't.
Not like next week, but like probably in the next month or so.
If there's someone new asking the questions, yeah.
Yes.
All right, the questions I had were good. Wait. The questions I had were good. It was just some of them, the fact checks was just a little bit off.
I'm actually, 17 out of 24. I'm actually.
All I wanted to do really was just
ain't that bad. You
ask out some questions because the thing is I was listening and you guys really know your ball. So since you guys know the ball the way you do, I was like, Tell me if I evaluated my own team correctly, because what I want to do is make sure I'm doing the right evaluation. You guys know a lot about it, so I come to the experts. Thus, y'all know I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm just gonna make it quick. I know I got like 2 seconds before y'all hang up on me. But as far as this, I'm being real, but I want you to tell me if my evaluation of my own team is correct, because I'm not a biased Knicks fan. I think our biggest problem that we have, I'm gonna go 1 through 5 real quick, as far as what I think we should do. Mitchell can't learn how to do the pick and roll, and he has stone cold hands. That's a problem that we have as well as RJ Barrett, same problem. He gets trapped into the double team too much and doesn't know how to pass out. Randall's problem is he takes threes too early in the game. Even though he has a high efficiency for his position, it's still lacking because he still misses a lot. Let's see. I think Josh Hart is great defensively, but offensively, he's not really there because he's been missing wide open shots. Same thing with Mitchell. As a matter of fact, Lo, now that I think about it, the reference you had with the Lakers, what was the guy's name? Not Vanderbilt. The way Vanderbilt was being used in Lakers, like defensively, I think it's the same thing with Mitchell, because Mitchell covers a lot of mistakes that Randall has, as well as the defense. I mean, as well as the rest of the team on the defense. And also, our biggest problem is that Tibbs offensively cannot make proper adjustments.
For the most part, Julius
Randle, the problem isn't just he takes threes too early, it's that he exists. So
come on, man.
Say that he exists.
Come on. Yeah. I don't sit here and back his team. I'm just trying to make sure I'm being a better analysis. That's all. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit up here and say I know more than you guys if you guys see something I don't. So what you saying, what's wrong with Randall then?
The problem with Randall, the 3-point shooting isn't even that efficient, even for his own position. He's like he's still sub 30. So like even for his position, it's still pretty mediocre. And the other problem is that I think he might have been right at league average, even finishing at the basket in the restricted area. A lot of the bigger problem is just shot selection. Period. It's just shot selection. That's the problem.
Yeah, you were right. I think you were right about RJ Barrett though. I think what you said about RJ Barrett.
Yeah, he gets stuck with the double team, and then he doesn't know how to pass out. And Mitchell, he's not even helping with the pick and roll because his hands is like stone. He can't even catch it or throw it back. So I think that Tibbs' inefficiencies are some of those problems that we have. And if we were to fix that on the coaching side, that's why I said if we were to work on our offense, I think we would be better. But like I said, I was just evaluating to see if you guys agreed with me, because I value you guys' opinion. And it's very hard to talk actual Knicks basketball because everybody just hates. Especially
I don't know why anyone would hate on the Knicks. That's kind of mean.
What are you talking about? You hate Randall.
I don't hate Randall. I objectively analyze his game. It's trash.
Legit just said.
So let me ask you this question. So
for the Knicks franchise, Julius Randle being there is one of their biggest problems. Yes. That's objective analysis.
I'm not saying that. What I was going to say was, do you think that because you've seen him do better on, let's say, New Orleans or the Lakers, that him being on the Knicks,
didn't do better on New Orleans or the Lakers?
I think he's done good nowhere.
Okay.
His best seasons are probably
with the
Knicks.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just checking. That's cool. But hey, like I said, guys, thanks for your advice. Dub, stop using Bing. If you need anything, as far as questions, I got some for y'all. But yo, go New York, go. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, get Dub a hat.
The next trivia test needs to be Dub versus Fluent. That's what the next trivia test needs to be.
I'm not gonna lie, he'll probably beat me. I'm not great at trivia.
Not probably.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm not great at.
You're so bad at trivia, you can't even get the answers right to questions that you know.
Hey,
that's tough,
man.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I wouldn't do good in trivia. I've never been a good
I know you wouldn't. We know you wouldn't.
Hey, Dub,
I have a question for y'all, though. I do have a question for y'all.
Do you know the answer?
Dang.
No, I really don't. That's why I'm asking the question.
Okay.
Lo, you know how we was talking about this Transcendent thing yesterday with like the players?
Oh, you're gonna bring this up now?
No. But this isn't like I'm trying to get a gotcha. Like I'm not doing that today. Like I'm genuine.
He actually is.
No. I'm genuine. I am genuinely asking. I'm genuinely asking you, right?
But the thing is, I answered it yesterday too.
For Hakeem.
Yeah, I told you I don't think Hakeem, because Hakeem didn't. I don't think Hakeem sustained that level of excellence as long as y'all think that he did, especially offensively. I don't think he sustained it as long.
I agree with that.
I think many people get caught up in what he did, and it's understandably so because he was amazing. But in 94, 95, the question that Dub is asking is, why is it that Hakeem can be a transcendent defensive player, but I have him sub 5 on my top 10 list? And the question to that would be, and I have someone like Magic above him. I think that he didn't sustain that level of transcendent defensive player or just all around play as great as he was. I don't think he sustained it as long as some of you all make it out to be. That's why.
Kobe's a 10, by the way. Offensive.
So, and what was it? The scoring wasn't in there, right?
What do you mean for Hakeem?
Yeah, because you said Hakeem
he's not even the scoring. I know the Hakeem playmaking was just like not that good for.
Yeah,
it was pretty.
But like Magic's defense wasn't that great either.
Yeah, but this is where again everything is like based off of like era, right? Like Magic being like a 4 to 6 throughout his career isn't as detrimental as your high volume offensive player or high volume scoring player being that bad as a passer and playmaker, especially because a lot of teams back then would just double because of illegal defense. The way they would try to like slow down their offense is by doubling them, and his inability to be the proper passer and playmaker without and to be fair to him, I think the positioning didn't get to where it needed to be for his teammates until Rudy got there as a coach. But him struggling in that aspect is definitely detrimental to what they were trying to accomplish.
But still, I mean, that wasn't what they were trying to do from the big man at the time. So, like, why would you penalize him for it like that?
I think Karl Malone was fine in that aspect. I think Shaq became that more than adequate. I think that Barkley definitely was really good at that. I think that Horace Grant was really, but some of this has to do with positioning again. In terms of where the positioning of where the players were at and the floor spacing and et cetera, et cetera.
So is it comfort like Hakeem really only being like super impactful, like paint defensively wise for you? That's why you kind of knock him for
no. He was he was probably one of the most fluent defensive bigs. He probably he was the most fluent defensive big at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. But in terms of like the passing and playmaking from a center position, no, I think there was several players throughout the 80s to 90s that were dominant post performers that could make better reads than what Hakeem could do.
So you think it was that much of a detriment on his team that
it was
he can't be above Magic Johnson?
If you watch him, especially earlier on, part of the reason why his volume and scoring wasn't that high is simply because it was just easier to slow him down from an offensive standpoint. Like that was a huge problem in his game.
So everything else that he does at a great level just doesn't. It's mitigated.
Oh, I don't think he was as transcendent as a defender as long as some people make it out to be. I think he was an amazing defender for a very long time, but transcendent heights. I don't think he hit it as long as some people make it out to be.
Okay. And Magic Johnson, like how long was he that?
We said 86 to 91.
And then Hakeem?
I want to say from 90 or 91 to 94, 95.
How many years is that?
4 or 5 to like 6 or 7.
Okay.
4 to 5 to 6 or 7, yeah.
Just asking. Does anyone, Mars, do you want to talk about his rating about the transcendent players or no?
No, because I think it's more like a rough draft. I think you guys are harping too much on where this guy falls when,
thank God somebody gets it.
At this point, I don't think anything is really definitive. So me judging, you think this guy is only a 9 on this, it's not really a definitive standing at this point. It's like a prototype ranking style more than the definitive one that's been perfectly crafted. So I don't really have much of an issue.
And what's crazy is Dub knows that as well, because I DM Mars and I text Mars and Dub. I said, "Yo, I got this idea based off what Mars said," and I'm literally going through the thought processes with him like the night before, and Dub is like, "Yo, but what about this and that in the 30?" I'm like, "Bro, I just came up with this, nigga."
So wait, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do when you're actually.
Yeah, but you're asking me in malice, not intrigue.
Well, right now I'm intriguing, right? Am I right?
Yeah, right now it's intrigue, but yesterday you were just straight malice.
I was being nasty because it was the Kobe thing with you. I would never.
Fine, Kobe's a 9.
Kobe thing was nasty.
Kobe's a 9.
If you're not gonna say he's a 10, no one's gonna agree. Because you have Steve Nash as a 10.
But if I say he's a 10, then I have to I have to make another level because I don't think Kobe's a top 5 offensive player. And I think that there's only like 5 or 6 transcendently great offensive
That's where
players.
your hate comes from, man. Kobe's better than Steve Nash.
Shut the fuck up. You
know
what? Another thing I hate with Mars. Mars agrees with a lot of things I say, and then we go off And he'd be like, no, I agree with you.
He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
We all know he's a bad guy.
Oh, so here. Oh, go.
No, the thing I want to ask you, right? Like, genuine question. So Kobe, you said, is a transcendent scorer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Playmaking, you would say he's like an 8. That's what you said yesterday.
Let's just say, yeah.
Okay. So in my head, the way I'm thinking about things, all right, so Steve Nash, 10 playmaking for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then scoring, like he'll probably be like an 8 or a 7.
He said he's an 8.5 yesterday. Dub, pay attention.
I said 8.5. We already answered this.
8.5.
Nash is an 8.5.
Dub, he went through this yesterday.
Okay, but even then, like that, do you see how close? You see how close that gap is between each other?
Mm-hmm.
We got Nash as an 8.5.
I don't understand how Kobe's not.
Is it because of?
Is it because of offensive
are you judging it because of Steve Nash's lack of volume when he was scoring?
I mean, that's relevant.
That's why everybody would hold.
Is you just counting his peak alone? Because it's really like his transcendent came from when he's with the Suns with D'Antoni.
And Alvin Gentry, but
same thing, same difference. But when he was like with the Mavericks, he wasn't really transcendent. It's really
the problem. Okay, the problem because
so it's really just his peak.
I thought about, but even with the Suns, it's like a 5-year sample size, if I'm not mistaken, that we're referring to.
But Kobe's sample size is like way longer than that.
But then when we talk about Kobe, then we're talking about different stages because throughout the 10-year stretch or 11-year stretch that people refer to Kobe, he was not the same defender all year out. He was not the same offensive player all through.
No, you're talking about offense. We're talking about offense. I ain't talking about defense.
But I'm just saying both. What I'm saying is that the problem with Kobe, and I said the same thing about LeBron, and we do the same thing with Kawhi and all other players, that you all will take what Kobe was and the scale went on both sides of the floor. You all will take what someone did, like what Kobe did in the early stages of his career defensively, and then see what he did in the later years of his career offensively and make that one player. Who he was offensively between 2000, let's say 2007 through 2010, I do think it's probably like a 9.5 to 10.
Okay.
Where he was in between that, I don't think he was that. Especially,
you don't think he was transcended from the time he's going on the scoring streaks with Shaq, and then even when he was scoring without nobody. Even though you could say like the super percentage and he was a gun, but he was still putting up crazy scoring. I'm just talking about offense alone.
No, he was between 2001 to like if you want to say 2003 possibly, but I don't think he was. I don't think as a passer and playmaker to put him in these conversations. I don't think he was a 10 until I don't think he was a 10 until like 07, 08, 09, 010.
Because I would say what first year you feel like Kobe was transcended offensively? When did it start?
2007 or 2008. That's around as an offensive player.
I ain't mad at it, but yeah.
And then defensively at that time, though, he definitely was not the same defender that he was.
No, 100%. No, he wasn't. At that point in time, I agree with that. But then, when would you say Nash was first year?
If you got, I think between 04 to 2010, I think he's probably a 10 offensive player practically that entire time.
Off of not just his playmaking and his efficiency, were you adding it on to that, right?
Yeah, everything.
It ain't just scoring. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm thinking you're just talking about scoring. Okay, cool.
And also, so then the other thing, because Real Talk had said this as well yesterday about like why is it that? And the only thing that because with Nash, I think the only thing that would be deemed as a quote unquote anomaly wouldn't really be the volume of scoring or the scoring itself. Wouldn't really be the assist necessarily either. Maybe the turnover to assist and scoring. But it was really the efficiency. The efficiency is what's like an anomaly with Nash, but he was able to hold that efficiency even in Dallas. So it's not as if like he, you know what I'm saying? It's not as if like he got to Phoenix and then like that was the only time he ever had a true shooting over 60%, which at that time is like +7 to +8. Like he was doing it even in Dallas. So he had.
I think he was just more. I think it hit different with the Phoenix because he was more impactful to winning and his everything that he was adding, his officials more impactful than winning, and he was the guy with the Suns instead of like with Dallas.
No, for sure. And I do think that what Mars said the other day is probably also true. Maybe there should be a difference between a 10 and a transcendent. Like you just transcend the scale.
I guess because sometimes we get caught with the word like transcended is like changing the game, like how like a Curry did, like Jokic, not like Karl Anthony Towns because he swear to God he changed the game. I'm still trying to figure out how. If y'all know, please let me know how he changed the game. But I think that's what we get. I think that's where the transcendent come from. Like you altered the game, like in that Curry realm, Shaq, Jordan, those type of guys.
Charles Barkley.
Where does Nash rank for you guys among all-time point guards?
Who?
Nash,
top 5 to top 7.
top 10.
You taking over Stockton?
Why are we
You know the answer.
he's very clearly.
I got him at like 5 or 6 all time. I think
He's very clearly better than Stockton. Not even close. It's
but
actually
the longevity guy.
Don't care.
Is he better than Isaiah Thomas?
Yep.
In my opinion, yes, but I can understand why. If you favor greatness and championships and then yeah, I can see Isaiah Thomas being over him.
No, what they say, I enjoy real basketball. Clotheslining people, man. The real basketball there.
Or that as well, I guess. If that's what you enjoy.
The pile drive with somebody in the middle of the center court, man. That's real.
Actually, this is actually another great way to explain why I guess I hate Kevin Durant. KD is KD is KD the only wait, Mars, let me ask this question. Is KD the only player who is transcendent at something but continues to lose that transcendent value in the postseason?
Recently,
it depends.
Not recently, because
hear me out. It depends how you value Rudy Gobert's defense in the regular season.
Rudy Gobert, transcendent defense. Mars? I'm just asking. Yes or no? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm asking.
No, I'm saying you could make the argument Rudy Gobert in the regular season is a transcendent defender.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you believe he would be another player who loses that transcendent value.
We talking transcendent like Prime Dwight type of defender. You said like that type of transcendent.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying his. I'm saying
I'm saying in that category conversation.
Yeah. If you were of that opinion, Rudy Gobert would be another one. You could also argue it depends what you think about Larry Bird's offense and if you think he lost enough value offensively to no longer be transcendent in the postseason.
I'm trying to think of like a playoff dropper, but that's because there ain't a lot of really playoff droppers.
No, because I was thinking David Robinson, but his value.
I was thinking David Robinson.
His value was defensively, and I don't think he lost too much of his value.
But was he transcendent in the regular season though? At any point in time?
Defensively, yes. And I still think he was in the playoffs, but Hakeem has made people believe that he was trash. Offensively, David Robinson was never transcendent.
Yeah.
What about Kevin Garnett? Do you think he was transcendent defensively? And how would you rank him defensively and offensively?
He up there. I don't think he's
the problem. I don't think the problem with KG that even if there was a drop on the defensive side, it's kind of hard to like really tax him on that because I feel as if like
I got you. James Harden for sure. James Harden.
Yeah.
Harden. I agree.
Okay.
Harden.
Yeah.
Harden for sure.
So, but I think Harden's another really good one.
Harden.
The reason why I say it is because for Kevin Durant, if that is his value is the transcendent scorer. And if it's not that anymore in the regular season, then the postseason, then what am I doing with that? And you can say the same thing with Harden. Harden's value is being that transcendent offensive player. And so if that's not there anymore, even if it is still an 8 or a 9, not denying that,
regular season,
it just drops too much.
Low, when we looking at KD, so obviously we're not gonna count the Warriors yet. So we taking notice. So we talking about from OKC also and the Nets, right?
Yeah, with the Nets, and then we just did this shit, yeah.
Because I was say, the Nets, you can say, I know what he's talking about. How many times did he really drop in OKC? Was it like a consistent basis? Was it every other year? I'm trying to remember off the top of the head. I can't.
Outside of 2012.
2011 was okay, wasn't it?
I'm trying to think. So
2011 was okay. 2013 wasn't great. 2016 was bad.
How was 2014?
2014, they lost to the Spurs that year.
2014 was meh. It was okay.
I think 2011 and 2014 were like...
Let me not take that back. 2014 was still great.
Okay.
Was it transcendent?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay.
No, but...
That's the problem.
It didn't match the rest. It didn't match the regular season. But was he... Because wait, but when you do this, though, you got to compare it to that regular season. Said, was he transcendent on that same season, too? Because if he was mad season too. You can't really.
I wouldn't call KD transcendent in 2011 offensively.
No, it's a score. It's a score.
As a score.
No, he's not. He's never been a transcendent offensive player, in my opinion. That's just me. Or maybe I guess in OKC. Maybe OKC. I mean, maybe go to state. Excuse me. Maybe go to state.
OKC.
You could argue 2016 KD was a transcendent offensive player.
No way.
No way. What?
He's talking regular season. He's talking about
Draymond's likely to opt out of his contract.
Thank goodness.
Well, of course.
It's over, KB.
It's not over.
No, he's opting out for a long-term deal.
KB. Clay is washed.
Mars, stop.
It's not over. It's not over.
He's
coming to Houston to mentor the young guys.
I don't. Whoever's calling my name, I'm not listening to you. So it's not over.
That's tough.
Not over.
Hey, is we considering? Hold on, wait. I got a question. Is we considering what now? Paul George, not the cat. Is we considering Russ transcended?
No.
Man, what?
Transcendent. No, I'm asking.
He ain't transcending on one category.
What finish?
He's good.
I mean,
finishing. No,
I'm trying to do
Kobe,
rebounding,
playmaking might be the only thing I'm willing to.
You could argue he's a transcendent player.
Okay, now and obviously it drops in the play, but it drops in the playoff.
How can you argue that?
Just off of.
No, I'm saying we talking about that in the category.
Off of sheer creation,
off of sheer creation and manipulating defense, especially on a team that didn't have. Didn't have the adequate spacing to really maximize his playmaking.
And then obviously the argument against it would be ball dominance, decision making, versatility, turnover. A bunch of arguments against it. But you could make the argument.
Yeah, Dub, this is the thing I said. Kevin Durant, he is a transcendent scorer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked the question: is he the only person who loses his transcendent value going into the postseason pretty often?
I said Harden.
No, just in general. And we brought up other names like Harden, but is he not one of the very few players who is transcendent at something and then loses that in the postseason?
I don't think he loses it though. Because I still think defenses still react to him the same exact way.
Yeah, but he has to still make the shots, dog.
It's just a shot. Well, I was about to say it's just the shots don't fall at the same clip, but it's like the point I keep telling you before.
That's what scoring is.
But that falls to.
What did you just say? Come on,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I don't think he loses his transcendent scoring. He just doesn't score as well.
What are we saying?
No, because I was about to transition to my next point was it's not. Like y'all keep doing that every single time. Dang.
No, go ahead.
You're right. I apologize.
The thing is, like in the postseason, like I think you severely overrate like how much he's dropping. Like it's not like he's dropping to like crazy inefficient levels. He's still an efficient scorer.
But is it still transcendent?
Is it not? He's not transcendent anymore though.
Nah.
He's not efficient no more either.
It depends.
Yeah, he's still pretty efficient.
I think that sometimes because, like you said, you talk about adequate pieces for like Russell Westbrook and stuff, and like other guys, and KD. A lot of times, like he's not an adequate space for him. Besides, like Golden State, and then
okay,
Oklahoma
but do you think that like you can argue Curry, especially during the years where post KD has still been a transcendent offensive player? Even though the players around him are getting worse.
Yeah, but it's still a better fit on his spot than like KD.
Who in 2021?
They didn't even make the playoffs.
They didn't make the playoffs.
I'm saying he was still able, in fair enough, but on a less adequate floor spacing team, it's not like we saw significant differences in what he was doing.
Oh, he was balling in the regular season, but it's not just what you do in regular season, what you do in the postseason.
The 2019 playoffs?
2019 playoffs? Mm-hmm. The Raptors series is bad, but like people was getting hurt. The Rocket series was good though, but
he was amazing.
Outside of that, like who was he really? He still had a good team around him. KD, Clay, and them boys.
What?
Should mean what? Clay was still good at that time. What?
I never said he wasn't good, but that's not a team though. That's
who was that? Is that? Would you rather have? Is that better than what KD had before? Especially
I was watching Golden State lineups with Steph, Quinn Cook, Alfonso McKinney, Jonas Jerebko, and Kevon Looney.
Jordan Bell, bro. Are we serious?
It's not like they played the whole entire time like that together.
But that's lineups that are being put out there. Having two players, Steph and Clay, who are good offensively, doesn't make the team competent.
I would even argue last year as well, because I don't think that team offensively was that.
Oh, Mars, you missed the point. I gave you the Rocket series.
Why would you give me the Rocket series?
I mean, not the Rockets, the Blazers series.
Okay, and why would you not give me Toronto?
Because Steph didn't play well
didn't
against
play
Toronto.
good.
The only one.
Okay, I don't know if you
like
say that he didn't play.
You guys talking about scoring, right? That's what you said.
Didn't he average like
no offense.
I thought we was on the scoring topic.
Because
KD the transcendent scorer. Steph's a transcendent offensive player. That's why it was my offensive Steph is scoring for KD.
All right, well, y'all talking about two different things. I was just talking about scoring.
No.
And even
how did he not score well in that?
He scored 41 games, but like
Steph wasn't efficient in that series. What are you talking about, Mars?
Nigga, he did not show
Toronto had the best defense in the postseason. What are you talking about?
Okay, now you're adding factors to it.
He was like a +6.
Oh no, that's not how I rank it. You ranking it a different way. Plus,
how do you rank it?
What we doing?
He was 41. He was 41 and 34 from the field. 41 from the field and 34.
So you're a field goal percentage guy. Okay.
No. He was 41 from the field and 34 from three. The
you're using field goal percentage.
The thing that makes his true shooting up so much was his free throw shooting. That's it.
He was getting to the free throw line like 10 times a game. He was making
but
would you?
When KD was doing that against the Boston Celtics, you wouldn't care about that.
He was still negative efficiency.
He was still negative efficiently, Dub. He still did that, and was still a negative.
That's included. Dub,
Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't think he played well.
Since when do you do efficiency as field goal percentage and 3-point percentage? When did that change? When did that start happening?
Today, I guess.
For the efficiency?
Yes.
Yeah, since when do you do that?
You know how I feel about free throws, Mars.
That's not the point, but since when do you do field goal percentage and 3-point percentage?
He doesn't respect free throw?
Don't you normally do effective field goal percentage?
I do know about effective field goal percentage.
Yeah, so since when are you 41, 34?
So he was 50. He was 50 EFG. And what was that?
Against that Toronto defense, I don't know, probably like +2, +3, probably.
Okay, it's not. You had other times where KD was going against defenses,
but that doesn't go. That doesn't. The playmaking alone is what would still keep him in a transcendent argument for offense.
Y'all not. But again, I'm not talking about offense with you. We're talking about scoring, bro.
Okay.
So like,
this is my point. This is my point though, because we're going all over the place. Because even with Jokic over the past 2 years without Jamal Murray and MPJ did not bleed the level of value that Kevin Durant would bleed. And those teams are significantly worse than whatever Kevin Durant was playing alongside within OKC. Significantly. So
respect Austin Rivers. Sorry.
Shut the I'm not respecting him. No Capazzo. So the point I'm making is that's the reason why, in my opinion, I guess y'all think I hate KD. He goes from a transcendent to like a 9 or a 10 in a postseason as a scorer. That's still really, really great. But for him to keep up that value, it's because of his transcendent scoring.
Somebody in the concert?
Okay, is it?
Okay.
So I'm just answering. That's the.
But it's only really
that's the thing. So the thing I was just saying with KD, like, and I brought up Steph because we were just on the scoring thing, right? And you talk about him having the transcendent scoring. Like, y'all put all these factors of all these other guys and who they're going up against and people, and then KD didn't have the fair share of that. So like, I would expect y'all to hold the same treatment. Mars just brought up him having like Steph and Clay. It was like Jonas Jerebko and Quinn Cook, but then forget that they went up against the Portland Trailblazers and that defense wasn't great.
Yeah, but
and that defense was the best in the league. So,
but the Raptors series, he didn't score that well, Mars.
That's because you don't care about free throws. I'm not about to agree with you on that.
Nah, he didn't score that well. He didn't score that
but
well.
Even if I say that though, yes, if you're talking about KD when Russ got hurt and then they run in Reggie Jackson and Kevin Martin as other players, yeah, sure. In that series and for the rest of Houston in the Memphis series against an elite level defense, yeah, all that factor in for sure. But for the remainder of he still saw noticeable drops for a majority of his time in OKC in situations that he was able to thrive in the regular season. We go to the postseason, he's not thriving in anymore to a transcendent level. That's
Lower Mars. I was with you, but I might have to switch on Dub's side with this because the whole point of you docking KD from his transition. I mean, whatever.
Transcendent.
I said transition. Man, I'm tired, bro. I've been up all day, but. it's because of KD's efficiency, and like Dub is docking Curry because it's the same thing technically. If you look at the whole
one is still.
KD still scored a lot of points too.
No, we're not saying that, but the problem. Okay, the problem is that if you want to argue, which whatever, if you want to argue that as a transcendent scorer, Steph wasn't that good in that series, I guess. But the problem we're saying is that with Steph, the argument isn't scoring. It's talking about offensively. That's the argument for Steph. It's the whole entire body work of offense. Is that as an offensive player, even if there is a drop in scoring, he's still the playmaking alone, the amount of open looks and opportunities that he was producing for everyone else. Kevin Durant will never, ever, 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 ever in his life touch that caliber of player.
So, Lo, what you're doing, you're
passionate about hate.
So, Lo, we're not doing a Steph versus KD debate.
No. I'm just talking about the losing the value of a whatever you do transcendently well.
But that's a different discussion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
just
fine.
Talking about KD being just a transcendent,
a transcendent score. So if he's losing that value as a transcendent score in the postseason, that's the problem with Kevin Durant.
That's fine. But the thing is, where we defer is I don't think he loses that value to the extent what you're talking about. I still think he's a transcendent score. That's where we're disagreeing. Because I'm saying there's times where he's going up against. There's numerous times where he's performing well in the postseason and being efficient. Then there's times where he's bad. Like, it is what it is. But like you said before, like, a lot of that could be determining on the scenario around him. Like the Golden State Warriors series, bro. Like, come on, bro. And let's be real. Even though he had Russ, you know that spacing on that team is hard for damn near tons of people to be efficient at.
But also, do you think Dub they might be taxing him because he does anything else like at a super high elite level? Because like they say he doesn't do playmaking.
You could dock him as a player.
That's a part two. Yeah, that's a part two.
You could dock him as a player for that, sure. But we're just talking about scoring right now.
Scoring, okay.
Yeah. But what Low add to it though?
I don't know.
He's not losing efficiency as much as he's not becoming inefficient. It's dropping efficiency.
But what Low did add to it. Now I'm sitting there thinking about it. Because what Steph Curry do transition is his threat of shooting and getting everybody open off that point. Even if Steph have a 0 for 10 night, they still gonna guard him like he's 10 for 10, and it's always gonna be impactful. So you can't argue that. That's one thing he do. It don't matter what bad shooting night, good shooting night, 40 or 10 points game. He's still gonna impact the game off that.
And that's the offensive. Yeah, that's the offensive argument. Yeah. And so to Dub, I guess you're right, Dub. But the problem is that again.
Oh, I'm right. Cooked.
No. I'm saying. You're right about the situation that he's in. However, I think that there's a lot of players who are not in the most optimal situation, and they still were able to produce at certain levels. So again, like Nash losing Amari Stoudemire and still going into postseason and still being a transcendent offensive player, like he lost him. He lost the best rim running big at that time. The way they operated offensively was through him, and he was still able to have a transcendent impact regardless if he lost him or not.
Yeah, I was just about to ask
his playmaking.
His scoring is efficient. His scoring efficiency, playmaking. His scoring went up. Efficiency and playmaking stayed the same.
That's one player.
Jokic just lost MPJ and Jamal Murray in the postseason. We did not see any level of regression that we saw from Jokic that we saw from KD.
Can you bring more?
Michael Jordan 98 lost Scottie Pippen for basically half of the season, and in 98 he was not the same player. He was still transcendent in terms of his ability to score for himself and create for the remainder of the team.
So he's the greatest of all time. And then
these are the when you're transcendent at something, that's the conversation.
I'm looking at
So wait, Jokic is a transcendent scorer?
Offensive player.
Would he be a transcendent scorer? Because his scoring number
is getting up there. Yeah, it's getting up there. We get into that. And Curry Loki, I think we need to start also having the transcendent scoring.
So the thing is, I severely disagree with is there are.
All I'm saying is about Duncan. After losing David Robinson, or David Robinson was declining, he was still a transcendent defender, even when the pieces around him.
Oh, we're talking about scoring because defender, you could still your impact can still be. It still can be felt easier than scoring.
How many transcendent scorers do you think there are to you, Dub? Like how many transcendent scorers are there to you?
MJ, Kobe,
KD,
Shaq could probably be in there.
KD.
KD will be in there for me too.
Do
Carmelo.
you think any of them? When have you seen Carmelo? Fuck no.
Who said Carmelo?
Do you think Shaq? Wait, do you think Shaq is a transcendent scorer?
All right, peak, yeah.
As peak? Well, you're the same guy that argues about he'd be struggling against like comp.
I know.
And then he had Kobe next to him.
I know.
That's for one series though in his peak.
I know how you feel about Kareem. But would you consider
It's
Kareem?
not Durant.
I know how you feel. I know how you feel about Kareem.
Well, what happened? I didn't hear it.
Oh, I said I know how you feel about Kareem, but do you think Kareem was transcendent or close to it? How do you feel about Kareem?
Please don't
Yeah,
let
you
Dub
could
say
say
it.
you could say it. I don't
What?
value it like
You
that.
can say it.
Dub gave Kareem credit.
Y'all can say it. I mean, I don't rank scores.
Say it.
I don't rank scores like that. I don't. But y'all can have it like that. Not me. Hakeem over Kareem.
It's a good combo, man. Good combo.
Was
Now,
Malone any good?
I'm trying not to
now,
argue. I'm
wait,
trying to
if you
be
Open-minded.
fluent right now.
Try to be more
Okay.
fluent.
Nah,
But low,
nasty.
so if you take away the offensive, like just say offense, take that out and just look at scoring alone. In the playoffs, do you say you still don't think KD was transcendent? Because he got numbers and his efficiency still decent. So I'm talking about scoring alone.
No,
I don't know, man. He only averaged under 25 once his whole career in the playoffs.
I don't care.
I don't know. That's tough to say, bro. I don't know.
Especially when y'all talking about going up against elite level defensive units, bro. A lot of those players still sustained. Like Kobe, not all the time, unless it's a
Kobe
historic.
had some bad shooting splits. Don't do that.
I'm not saying he didn't, but unless it's a historically great defensive team like the 08 Celtics or the 04 Pistons, even against great defensive teams, he was still fine.
Do you think?
But his shooting splits did go down though, compared from the regular season though.
Can I ask you this, Lo?
But that's a normal thing, though.
Like,
There's a
But
difference
that's why
between
he
going
knocked
down.
KD though.
No, but there's a
No,
difference
but
between
KD
going down like
is
1 or
bad.
2% versus going down like 5 to 6%.
Even though
He
he's
go down 5%.
Lo, can I ask you something?
I'm just saying there's a difference. There's a
But
difference.
I agree.
if KD's a +10 and goes down by 5% and instead of +5, is that still not transcendent?
Do you think
I
plus
think
5 is
saying
transcendent?
going down 5 is
At
stretch.
KD's volume, would it not be?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
A +5?
Kobe's a +3.
Yeah,
Plus
but
five is-
putting
You
the
get
era
three.
that he's playing in, that's why it's era dependent. In the
Yeah,
era
still- Yeah.
in the era he's playing in, +3 on that volume, it's like D Wade, LeBron, and Kobe.
You think D Wade's transcendent?
Yeah.
Oh, as a scorer, yeah, I think at his peak, yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, his peak, yeah.
Okay, so who other than LeBron and Steph is matching KD's volume and efficiency?
You think Luke
At that stretch,
Yeah, like,
during those
who's
stretches,
like-
yeah, it's
who's like
LeBron,
30 or +5?
it's LeBron, Curry, and Kawhi probably.
Do you think Luka's defensive
Couldn't
flow
you-
in the playoffs?
They're all transcendent, right?
From a scoring perspective in the postseason, I would say yes.
So why can't KD be as well?
Right.
But is he +5 though?
Yeah.
I'd assume so.
Scoring.
2011 to 2016 KD, I'd assume
We
is
didn't-
around a +5.
We didn't say we're not counting 2011. Are we? Because I don't want to be too harsh on the credit.
2011.
I'm not counting 2010.
I'm just saying, low.
I count
Jokic
2011.
dropped to like a 59 and 21, and he was on like a 64 in the regular season. So I'm like,
But that's when.
But my argument for Jokic isn't the scoring; it's the offense. It's not scoring.
no.
Look, do you have the
when he was
numbers
asked
for
about his scoring
the
consistently-
playoff, the average true shooting in the postseason?
I'm
And
about
that
to look
can
at it right
compare
now.
it like that. Yeah, because that's what I want to know. Like for 2011, 2012.
2013. Let me say 2013, 14, and 16. KD is 57 to 54.
57 to 54.
Yes, 57 to 54.
54 is a plus what?
I'm about to check right now, and I'm going to use like Deb said.
Wait.
Playoff.
20. You said 2013.
2013, he's 54. I mean 57.
Oh, okay.
57, and then 54 in 2016.
Oh yeah, 54. Yeah, 20. Yep.
Yeah, 2016 wasn't great. Yeah.
Nah, no, that shit was bad.
So he's +3. He was 53 in the postseason in 2013. So he's +4
+4.
in
Yeah.
2013.
2011.
We're not going. I'll go back to 2011. I'm about to look.
I'm not gonna lie, KD dropped.
He's 50, 50. His fit is 50. I'm about to go back. 2012. I'm not even debating that.
Yeah, he won't debate
20,
that. I know that.
2014 in the postseason is 54.8, so he's a +2 at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2016, he is.
That should probably like average, probably slightly above.
2015.
Hold on, wait. Let me go to play. I'm going to play.
Is this relative to league average or relative to the defenses he's going against?
53%. Okay, we can do that as well. But 53% in the postseason. The postseason true shooting average in 2016 is 53. So he was like what, +1?
Yeah, it was a +1. He was 54.2.
Nigga, come on.
No, barely. Wait. No, but bring up. Did you do 2011?
Nigga, come on. I'll go 2011.
But those are like his worst postseasons for.
Wait, 10-11 or 11-12?
No, 10-11.
10-11 because I'm not. I would never.
10-11. He was a 58.2.
So even in his worst ones,
53.
he's still above league average.
He's always above league average. Being transcendent doesn't mean that you're above league average, though.
But you named 3 where that was his worst.
I
was still plus. He was +4 for one.
And there's 5 years in OKC: 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16. 3 of them. Average. No one is not saying 2012, and we just realized in 2013. What was he? 2011. What was he again, Mars?
I didn't say what he was.
Oh wait, what is his true shooting in? Because in the league average true shooting in the playoffs.
At what year?
In 2011 is 53%.
He was 58.
Yeah, you said
that's 5. 2011 and 2012. 2012, he's +5.
Yeah.
No, 2012. Wait. What was the league average?
Or he's more than +5. He's higher than +5.
Yeah, he's higher than
2011, he was a 58. 2011, 2012, he was 63.
Oh, that's well over. He's probably like
that's very transcendent.
That's transcendent. I'll never argue that. He's +11. He said he was 63, KB?
Yeah, he was 63 and 12.
He's a +11 then. He's +11 in 2012.
That's transcendent.
That's transcendent. That's what transcendent means. That's what transcendent means.
Phoenix this season.
Damn low. I have a question.
No, man, no.
Oh, that's terrible.
I want to know.
But Dub, everyone's more efficient now. So 59.
No. I want to know. I'm asking. Oh my god.
No. I'll look at it.
Oh, okay.
KB, what was he this year in the postseason true shooting?
Oh man, 59.9.
Oh, so basically 60.
He was like probably a +2,
+3.
Yeah.
I think we need to look relative to the defenses he's going against.
And I'm gonna say, and then one of them was against a Denver Nuggets defense that was like he was being defended by Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon.
That's nasty.
I mean, 2013 and that he's going against the Memphis Grizzlies and the Spurs.
Yeah, but in 20, and that's which is fine. But then if he's the other problem I have with KD is like the 2 years that we talked about that he was great. If we're gonna tax him for the that he's playing against, the competition, et cetera, which in my opinion, unless it's an all-time great defensive unit, part of the argument to why you should be transcendent is that you should have more resistance than the average scorer or the other volume scorers. So you still shouldn't drop as much because Kobe didn't drop that much, Jordan didn't drop that much, LeBron's not dropping that much, Curry's not dropping that much, Kawhi's not dropping that much. But going back to what's his name, if we're going to put that in context, I guess we also got to put in context that in 2011 and 2012 are the 2 years he's having probably like not only better floor spacing, but also better playmakers around him as well because he has both Harden and Russ.
Yeah.
So how many other scorers?
Brooklyn again. All right, Brooklyn on 2021.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
Was that? It's not that.
Yeah, he did it. He did it in 2021. Okay. The drop cover. They dropped coverage. He was about to criticize. Yes, the drop coverage merchant. Congrats to him. Congrats to him.
But still, like.
Let's finish it. 2022, right? Let's look at that.
2022, terrible. One of his worst.
That was really bad.
One of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, that was 53.
The thing is, out of history.
Wait, 53? What is that? That's a -3 to 4. That's a minus.
That's one time. That's literally one time.
That he's negative.
That 2 times because 2010, 2 times. But for the whole totality of his,
we don't even hold. Okay,
I'm not against him.
But the whole totality of his career, even when at his worst, he's still like plus. He was like +1 on 2014. Outside of that, he's like +3 and above. And then the lows, that's 3 or 2. That's like 3.
+3 is not enough. For that era
when
basketball, I don't
when
think
you have a
it's
plus, when you have a +3, but you also have years at +11. I mean, that balances out.
He has one +11, and that's 2012 with
2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what was
2017?
Yes.
And 2019.
We're not all right. The Warriors years, sure, of course you can do that. I think most Transcendent scores could also do that as well. Definitely. I don't think that makes him separate from anyone else. What I'm saying though, when I'm saying, well, maybe not Kobe. I guess Kobe wouldn't be +11.
Is Steph not a valid argument?
Say it again.
Steph didn't put up +14 like KD.
14.
And they were on the same team.
And then the defense wasn't.
I don't know what KD was.
KD was a
this
+11.
niggas. You're
like a plus.
Yeah, +14 is just saying. Just spitballing that out is crazy.
Hey, he was like 90.
It might actually be, but the point I'm making is that if the years that he's able to keep up that level of transcendent scoring production are the 2 years where he has some of the best playmakers that anybody else would have on their roster, like relatively speaking, in Russ and Harden. The Golden State Warrior years.
Harden wasn't like that. Come on, bro. He wasn't like that.
Let's not disrespect James Harden.
Let's not. As a six man, yes, he was.
He was a
yes, he was.
No gassing like it's James Harden.
That's why I said. That's why I said relatively. I said relatively.
Yo, Mars, you're right. +13.
He was like the Ginobili.
Yeah, +13. See.
Hey,
Mars, +14 though.
Mars and Dub. Do you think Luka right now is transcendent, or do you think he needs more years in the playoffs?
Because he's transcendent.
I don't think he's transcendent.
He's transcendent for me.
He has a transcendent.
You got a low bar. You got a low bar.
Hey, you were ready to call him transcendent a year ago, though, don't you?
I know.
You're a nasty guy, bro. But
I've grown.
Oh man,
have you?
Pause.
Whoa.
So is KD a transcendent scorer?
I think
in the regular season, yes. In the postseason,
I think he is. Period. I just think he's.
In the postseason, I don't know.
And weren't you about to read off Steph's numbers, Low?
No, I'm looking at 2011 and what Harden was doing in 2011 because I think you're disrespecting Harden.
I'm not disrespecting him. I think he was great. I'm not even saying he was trash. I'm just saying, don't act like the playmaking of Harden was like.
No, but what I'm saying is that who has two caliber of playmakers like that in 2011 and in 2012 on any other team that is able to manipulate, get people open? Like who has that?
Kobe had Steve Nash.
Not 20.
No, stop. He's just chatting. He's chatting. Stop.
That's a 10 offensive player.
Stop. He's chatting, bro. He's bored now.
2014 was it?
He's bored now. He's bored.
So Kobe didn't have Steve Nash.
He's bored now. He's bored. So Dub, I'll ask the question again. How many transcendent scores have those caliber playmakers?
I don't think at that time, and probably throughout history, I don't think that happens to a lot. But then again, like it works both ways, bro. Like it could work like LeBron and his spacing, right? LeBron and his spacing. Besides, what was it? 2010 was the year.
But even you said
and that. What do you mean 2018?
Even in 2018, even in 2020, even when he was losing spacing, he would still retain the value and the scoring offensive ability.
2018? That's
2020.
2020, no, bubble. We're doing bubble tax, bro. I don't believe that. That's bubble tax. Rondo and AD shooting over 38 from 3. I'm not taking that serious. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
That's nasty.
But the way that the way that they were defending LeBron, though, they were still defending him as if like there weren't that many quality 3-point shooters on the roster.
Without a doubt. But when everybody is like their shooting numbers are just being that crazy, I'm not.
It's not everyone because I wish Danny Green and KCP's 3-point shooting numbers were higher.
Danny Green was wild.
Yes, I wish I wish those numbers were inflated a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
But the point I'm making is that they're defending AD and Rondo like they can't shoot threes, so they're still collapsing on LeBron to make him make decisions that then he still was able to do that while retaining his offensive transcendent value. That's what I'm saying.
We're arguing something else. I'm not talking about him creating plays. We're just talking about him as a scorer.
Even as a scorer, the way that they're not defending Rondo like he's like, I can't. Oh,
who did he really go up against?
God,
we're being this nasty. Who did he really go up against?
The Miami Heat.
Houston, the Miami Heat losing their guys.
Wait, who are you talking about?
He's talking about LeBron.
The Miami Heat losing their best defenders. Houston Rockets, Portland Trailblazers, Denver Nuggets. Come on, Lo. Come on.
That was pretty slow. Yeah.
They all
That's
won game
nasty, bro. Even for you.
Don't make me go look up KD's
comp. That was a great run, though.
Go on, Lo. You know that's nasty.
Let me go look at KD's comp then.
It's true. LeBron's comp was pretty bad.
That year was bad. As
hey man, you got to
and he was back up and playing in the bubble. Come on,
and you got to play who's in front of you, man.
Come on,
you know?
It wasn't that
Nigga
bad,
was playing Russell Westbrook.
Hey, hold on.
He's looking for KD's comp right now. You a hater.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am actually. You're right, Doug. You're absolutely right. Oh, so this is KD's comp. The Denver Nuggets, who were 2011. The Denver Nuggets, 16th best ranked defense.
Is that after the Melo trade?
They had no stop.
Yes.
No, stop. You're hating. They had the best offense in the league, nigga.
We're talking about defense, though. We're talking about defending. No, stop.
Still Kevin Durant.
The Memphis Grizzlies, who did have a top 10 defense that year.
And Dallas. And Mavericks.
And Dallas.
And when he went up against Dallas, you know what he did? Tremendous drop.
Hey. And what did they do to LeBron? And what did they do to LeBron?
I'm not arguing, but these are not. Wait, time out. That's not a year. That's not a year that I'm using to support my argument, though. 2011. I'm not using that year to support my argument. You're using 2011 to use your argument for KD. I'm not using 2011.
You're cooked, Lo. You're finished.
Wait, stop. So if in one of the years that you're using, when he did actually face real comp, he saw a tremendous drop. No, dog.
No. He went up against the Memphis Grizzlies was a better defense.
That's a good defense.
Any defense he went up against. Any defense he went up against in the bubble. And he didn't have the double tax, the bubble tax.
No,
correct? Because Miami was a good defense, but guess what happened? We got hurt.
Was Bam hurt too in that series?
I think he's like 50, I think he's like 54, 55 in that series.
Dragic, Bam, I forgot.
This nigga Morris. Look at him. Yo, KD has some egregious series in his bag, man.
I know Dirk was killing them that series. Like,
yes, he was.
Yeah, maybe if KD got to play in them weak East, maybe he would rise like LeBron. I don't know.
Talk about it. Dag Low, it's a bad week for you.
But Indiana defense, the fact that he was able to sustain off of Indiana defense would alone disprove that. Exactly.
Didn't he score like 5 points against Indiana one time?
Wow, Mark.
KD ain't scored no 5 points.
Facts.
Don't make me look. Let's find
the KD 5 point player.
Wait. Low. He played the full game, by the way, not getting hurt during the game or something.
That's not what he said.
No.
That's not what he said. Sorry, not sorry. Not what he said.
Didn't KD have a 9-point game in the playoffs?
I have no.
Y'all understand what I'm saying, though. That's the nasty part. Y'all understand what I'm saying.
We understand. It's just you are negating KD as much as you possibly can. And that's where we don't.
No, I'm saying if the only time that he can really sustain that in the postseason is really when he has two high level caliber playmakers, I think that speaks volumes.
Yo, somebody got emotional.
So it's the great difficulty. Now you're taxing him.
No, are you taxing? Are you taxing Shaq for being around Kobe as well?
You could, but then even in the earlier stages of Kobe, before he like really started to emerge. Especially like in their first run. No, Shaq was.
That first one was wild.
Yeah.
Who did they face?
Shitty defense.
This nigga's crazy.
Who did they face?
No, you know who they faced.
You know it's not. I know it's not good comp. It didn't get to good comp until next year when what he did to Dikembe Mutombo and David Robinson and Tim Duncan in 01. It's pretty nasty.
A post
yeah, I just thought what you did. This nigga's nasty, bro. You're nasty.
So the only time when he did against good cop was when Kobe had to ascend. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
You know what? You know what really pissed me off this week? When Mars in this comp argument, even though he knew exactly what I was saying, yo, Mars pissed me off.
You got cooked.
What happened?
And then literally had everybody under believing what he was saying. No, that was disgusting. And what made it worse is that I'm sitting here, Chill is saying, well, if you get swept, that means you're nowhere near close to winning. And I'm like, okay, so that's just, we're arguing the same thing. This nigga Ticket been going on for the past 6 months talking about how Jokic has no comp, so it doesn't count. So we're talking about the same thing. I've heard this nigga Mars talk about competition a bunch, so much so that he has a whole nother Air Attacks top 10 list. But now all of a sudden, this what Mars said. Mars said, if you show up on the court, it's comp.
Get out of here!
No way.
He did say that. No, Mars.
That's basically what Mars' argument was.
Still got cooked.
And everybody's so caught up in trying to make their argument that I can't believe they allowed him to get that all.
It all flooded all over the place.
All over. It's like, yeah, Mars is right. If you're in the conference finals, that's comp. I'm like, oh my god.
And then Chill started feeding into it, and then
yes, I was like, no way.
And that's what Mars would do. He'll throw a little jab in there that they could feed off of, and then they all just start sending haymakers. You're a nasty dude, Mars. You're nasty, bro.
That was a funny moment.
You guys are just mad at me because I can cook you anyway I want.
No. The fact that you do that to Low and me the most, that's sad, bro. That's sad. That's really sad.
Yes, it is nasty.
We don't do it to Low. He'll be like this. He'll be like, man, nobody checks Fluent for what he says. As soon as you start checking him. Oh, no. If you hear what Fluent's saying, it actually makes sense. Exactly. What the fuck are you talking about, Mars?
Because you
can't check Dub, you know Mars is a nasty guy, though, so you shouldn't be surprised, though.
Nah, it's terrible.
Yo, Mars, what was Ticket and Chill arguing about yesterday on their show?
Were the Cavs a poorly run organization with LeBron the first 7 years?
They're basically the same argument we were stemming off of, yeah.
I thought you and Mars were agreeing. Or maybe I tuned out too early.
No, Mars and Ticket was
Low and Mars. I thought you guys agreed when you guys.
We all agree. Ticket does this thing where he's like bigging up Ilgauskas and Mo Williams. Let me tell you what this nasty Mars, ESPN Mars is like. Anderson Varejao made the all-defensive team. I was like, no way.
He did.
No way you just said that.
Mars,
people just be hating the truth.
I was like, bro, come on, Mars. There's no way.
And coach of the year.
I'm not mad. It's the he was on an elite defensive team because Anderson Varejao made all defensive team. I was like, come on.
And the Clippers were because DeAndre were the main one.
Come on, Mars. You're disgusting.
He made the all defensive team.
Oh yeah, and that was all supposed to be his help, Dub. That he had an all-league defender on his team in Varejao.
Anderson Varejao.
He had an all-star in Mo Williams
and
Ilgauskas, and they added Antoine Jameson to the roster. That's why.
So do you think? And I thought the conversation was: do you guys think that they were trying to help LeBron?
Yes, and so my argument, and then this is where the argument was. Well, they made it to the conference finals, so of course that's how good. And I'm like, bro, just because you make it to the conference finals, if you're not close to beating that other team, that does not mean that it's a real comp. Like that doesn't mean that you're comparable to what's going on in the league. And then this is Mars. Well, technically speaking, if they made it to the conference finals, they're competing. So it is competitive because they're competing for finals appearance. I was like, no way.
And he got
good. Hey. His argument was if you show up, you're competing, so it's competitive. I was like, no way.
It's weird. Niggas will say that, but then openly like identify like the East was weak, so getting to the conference finals isn't that hard, bro. Like I just,
I think the Cavs was like doing a mid job. I don't think it was like terrible. It's like already compared to the Cavs organization doing. They probably doing like how the Mavericks are doing it right now around Luka. That's what I'll compare it to. They're not doing a terrible job, but it's not like doing a great job.
No, the Mavs are doing a bad job right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I think the Mavs are doing.
I think
a bad job. I can't think of a team.
They got Kyrie, bro.
Well, yeah, but they let go. They let go of Jalen Brunson. They never They didn't organize an offense or structure or philosophy to maximize Porzingis, Brunson, and one other player I'm drawing a blank. But they actually had a.
Would you say they were getting there with Brunson? Would you say that they were getting there actually? It's just Brunson like took off where it's a step that
they could have gave him a contract though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, let's be real though. In that position at that time, would you have given him that contract too?
Yeah,
but they could have gave him a contract before though.
Yeah, they could have been signed him.
I think before that year, Jalen Brunson didn't know what he was gonna be like if they gave him the contract.
And that's fair, but that's a part of being a manager. That's a part of manage. Like you don't know what Jamal Murray's gonna be, but they still gave him his contract. Like that's a part of it.
You don't know what
I hear the point, but I think we're just looking at it in the hindsight of because I remember at that time that contract people were saying was a bit.
No, it was I'm not denying that. But they had an opportunity to sign him to a lower contract, and they still didn't do that, Dub. And so what I'm saying is, especially now.
Or you talking about the year before?
No. They, from my understanding, there was an offer on the table before, and they just said no to it because they thought that they were going to be able to have the ability for him to go on free agency, find a market that wasn't that favorable for him, and they were going to be able to give him. They would still be able to outbid everybody without getting that close to a max. And then the Knicks just kind of, outbid everybody. That's what they thought.
It's to me, if I was like doing the Cavs, I know LeBron, like you need at least another secondary offensive help. Like the defensive help was great, but I feel like when you win, like throughout NBA history, like you need a secondary guy that can at least be some type of threat offensively, and that's what I think the Cavs failed to do because you can't just rely on one person, no matter how great they are, and that's why I said they would run mid because like they surrounded him with defensive help. Like you'll get the defensive stops, but like you have to recognize when LeBron struggles. Like let's say LeBron had those years in 07 when he struggles, right? He doesn't have a secondary guy to kind of like defer to in a way, or like to like get the defensive load off him, so he can get his rhythm back. So it's a lot easier to game plan around a LeBron who's not as refined in his game yet in his younger years. So that's why I think the Cavaliers kind of made a mistake in not getting another offensive guy. So when LeBron can develop,
tell him to get refined. Tell him to get refined.
No, not true. That's facts.
Give me 1 second. I gotta read off some super chats. W's chat GPT to make this quiz. It's crazy. Lo, did you see Agent B only up last night? That was beautiful.
Yeah,
man.
I wanna play it next.
Yeah. I do know Agent, and watching those clips of Only Up was hilarious.
Yeah.
Where do y'all watch these older games from Ant Boy Spice?
I don't watch them. I just lie.
On YouTube, you can watch them. And NBA, let me say not TV. League Pass has them as well. Some of them.
Got you. Way to pull on out for us.
For the
US.
For the US of A.
US of A.
Oh my God.
Dub, wrap it up.
Oh wow.
Hey, don't worry about it, my boy. I know I came out on top on that, man. That quiz, man.
No, that was a lady. That was a lady. So.
Oh, shout out to you, young man.
What?
Whoa.
I said it was a lady.
I said ma'am. I said ma'am.
Oh, ma'am. I thought you said
ma'am.
But my bad. I shouldn't assume gender. That's my bad. L-Dub.
Low and the chat right now. L-Dub in the chat.
Yeah. Low and slash or Mars. What do y'all website / choices use to watch the games and rewatch old games? We got that answered. League Pass or YouTube. You should do this again with Chill versus someone.
Let's do
Chill versus Low.
Chill versus Ticket.
No.
Let's do Chill versus Ticket.
I would love to see Chill versus Ticket. Actually,
nigga, Ticket be saying you didn't live during that time, bro. I want to see if you remember these questions.
Drunk for every use of Transcendent. I'm dead now from H2 Mass. Appreciate you guys being up here, bro. Appreciate you guys for participating in this trivia. Like the video, subscribe, but we hit our time limit, man. Does the two panelists have anything to say before we head out?
Real ones know I won. I mean, I don't know what to say. Real ones know I won. So
real ones know who really won. You know, that's how it goes. You know it's me. GG's in the chat. Also, Mars is on the nastiest run of all time. Really, both Mars and Dub, but Mars in particular.
Not me.
Nastiest. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be on Mars's show Sunday.
Oh yeah. Mars Talk Sports on Sunday. Low will be pulling up, so be sure to tap into that.
Fire.
Be interesting.
Why do y'all say
real hoop talk?
Real basketball talk, indeed.
Yeah, real basketball talk.
Why do y'all say Shaq got cooked by Hakeem in the finals?
I don't know.
We don't say that.
I don't know why people say that. Maybe because the Rockets won, but I don't think
because he did. No, let me stop.
Yeah, okay, but
y'all be easy. Salute to y'all. Peace.